There we go. Let me
Yo,
make all my
imagine
folks.
thinking cringe.
Also, I
Hello?
fucking...
Hello.
Hello,
What did your
Psycho.
thing
Your
die
blue
in the
screen?
few seconds that you were quiet?
No, I wanted to say hi because I didn't want to get kicked out of the call. My
Oh,
parents
okay.
wanted to come say hi. That's all.
Oh,
Oh,
Also, I love Psycho. I managed to get tactical use out of fucking magical tinkering.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I love Psycho. Like, okay,
No,
that's sweet.
that's cringe.
the Reddit
But yeah,
post.
I love that I got use out of magical tinkering.
Oh, nice.
It like never fucking comes up in normal D&D. That first level artificer feature. Now we have a glowing coal. For as long as I feel like I want it to be glowing.
Close that. Close that. Close that. Okay. Fix my tags.
Oh, are we live on the internet right now?
Yeah.
My audio is currently muted.
Ada.
Damn it! I wanted to say some really weird stuff.
If you don't normally.
You're already here and present.
Oh, well, penis.
It's not weird.
Oh my god, you said it.
What?
I am how the kids say cringe. I heard that means really cool.
Yeah, my little sibling keeps telling me that I'm that, so that must be what it means. I couldn't possibly be a bad sibling.
The glare in the background.
The glare?
And just to piss Psycho off, I'm not going to include a link on it.
Okay, now that we're live, do I need to give an
hate you.
intro?
hold on. I gotta do the starting song
Okay,
screen.
I'll wait for your starting soon. Then I'll do the intro.
My God, I have. Listen, I'm not you and Saul. We could just sync and call it a day. I have a process.
Imagine having a process.
It's almost like you guys are playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Up until like a few minutes ago.
Correct, because that match went longer than expected.
Yeah, it was.
Chat.
Think of it a resub Psycho.
Wow, and that's up to me?
Yes, I am.
Subs cost
not.
money.
Shino, I'm sub to you.
You're
Actually,
not.
don't actually say that. If I'm not, then I'm going to be very upset because that
I
means
don't
my
know if
streak's
you are or
gone.
not. I don't know if you are or not, to be honest.
I am, motherfucker.
I mean, you're not.
Yeah, you sit there. Yeah, you sit there in the back of your fucking lair. I am sub to you.
Do you have emotes,
Ms.
Trip?
Leia?
I don't have emotes yet because you know what that costs?
Money.
Oh, there's a
And-
cool thing. There's what are they called? There's universal emotes that are like free, like open source emotes, and you can just like edit those, like
Interesting.
or emojis. There's open source emojis.
Do you know what that requires?
Paint.
Patience.
Art skill. Do you know what I don't have?
Money.
Patience.
Several things.
I mean, you could do it in Paint. Like, you just have to pick a color you're not using for the like the emote, and you put that as like the where the white is, and then you can like go to a different website to remove the color.
You know what also is a problem? Costing money to get rid of the watermark.
Well, there are ones that don't do watermarks to like get rid of the. You just have to do like a green screening, like, or color. You need just a chroma key program that can like chroma key out a color. If you just do like chroma key online or whatever.
Also, Psycho, you've been duped.
How dare you?
You resubbed 6 days ago.
I know.
I mean, you should have been able to tell
But hey,
because it tells you.
Actually, no, I don't think it will go through because we're on the starting screen. I don't know how to like split audio channels.
I don't split.
Am I the only one that doesn't split audio channels?
I don't
No.
split my
I-
audio
Oh,
channels.
I don't.
Mine
I should.
aren't split, but I should learn how to do it to manage audio better because
Wait,
Yeah.
so I'm the only one who splits his audio channels? Are
I
you
don't
kidding
know
me?
I
how
mean,
to
you're the
split my
editor,
audio
so-
channel.
So you would probably do that out of like knowing that it's better, but best practice.
Let's just
No, I
turn-
do it out of spite.
Out of
There we go.
spite.
let's just
Wait,
turn the
what?
audio on.
I don't
Why
split that
spy?
audio.
It's midway through the
I
splitting
do
of-
it out of spite. So that way you motherfuckers that can't come in here like, oh yeah, your music's so that way motherfuckers came in, they're like, oh yeah, your music's playing on your VOD. Blocked.
I mean, it was
What?
playing on the VOD though.
So the
They
thing
had a
I
problem
do
with you playing music.
the thing
Uh,
I do when I play music is I play music that I have permission to use, and I also use music that is copyright free, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, that's what I
I mean,
do.
there's also a way to
But the
manage
copyright-
audio.
The reason the copyright free music I use is music that I've actually been given permission to use on my streams and on my VODs.
There's also the thing with that. If there's a way to manage audio channels in a way where it won't be recorded in the VOD, but it will be able to be played during things, so you can play copyright music during streams. It's just not a. I don't know how to fucking do it. I've seen someone do
But
it.
yeah, there is a way. Yeah.
It depends. If you use a regular OBS, I could tell you hands down, flat out, what you could do. Streamlabs, you have to actually take some actual time.
It's like my
separate this shit.
computer can't
Yeah.
handle the extra RAM that Streamlabs says, "Hey, I want to eat that."
Psycho. I
Get
don't
more
give a
RAM.
fuck about splitting my audio.
Okay, are you live now, Shino?
Yes, I am live. That whole conversation was live.
Cringe.
Okay. Hello, VOD watchers. I'm Xenon Limited. Today we're playing D&D.
You sound miserable.
You
You
do.
sound so
I'm
miserable.
still getting over
Yeah.
my cold.
Come on, set on energy.
Hello,
Yeah,
VOD
hey
watchers.
guys,
I'm Xenon Lemon, and
whatever.
today we're playing D&D. The DM today
Okay,
is
you don't have to
Shino.
sound like a YouTuber that just doesn't want to do this shit, but she's like, oh, I'll fucking do it.
Yeah, like a Minecraft YouTuber. Come on now,
Sound
get
like
it together.
Larry.
The DM
Wait,
is
what?
Shino. Shrimp is here. Psycho is here. Soul is here.
Psycho Scrooge.
That's who's playing D&D today. If you like what you see, drop a follow. If you really like what you see, drop a subscribe. And if you want to stay up to date for when we go live, check out our various social media accounts for the going live message.
I want to fucking blow my brains out when you said fucking subscribe.
Subscribe, give us money.
Remember to like and subscribe to.
I'ma burn you alive.
Thanks so much for watching, and thank you, Future Psycho. There we go.
Do you want to say anything to future Psycho?
Get off your ass and edit the videos, motherfucker.
I mean, if he's watching this, he is.
He's watching this next year.
I mean,
Probably there's only a
December,
month
so-
left in this one.
And he was a month behind.
Yes,
Psycho.
only a month.
Yeah,
You're
let's
2
just
months
pretend.
behind?
Yes, only 2 months.
3 months?
Only 2 months
Sure, Soul.
behind.
Let's go with that.
4?
Such an embarrassment. You dishonored the
have
family.
I've been working, motherfuckers.
Wait. So you
You
lied to
dishonored
me
the
like
family.
last month then. You said you're a month behind.
So you should know that he's a liar.
All right. Other than Soul, raise your hand if you have a job.
Exactly.
That's what I thought.
I get money from the government.
Lucky you living in a country with social safety nets.
Yeah, it's called having a reliable government that actually wants its people to succeed aside from the school network.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Well, I ain't saying anything in particular.
How's everyone doing?
Shut up.
Start the fire. It
Still
was
got a
always
sniffly
burning,
nose.
burning, burning.
D&D.
Yeah. Still give the recap.
You're funny.
Did I stutter?
Yeah, you did.
I don't believe I did.
You didn't know on me to give a recap.
No, go. Do it.
You did not.
Do
Absolutely
it.
not. Absolutely
There isn't a
not.
choice here.
What did
And
we
we
do
can say-
last time? I don't remember, Soul. I
All
was
right.
sick.
All
Yeah,
right,
I was sick
Psycho,
at different
recap
ways.
us.
Silence.
Recap
All
us,
right,
Psycho.
Silence.
I shall give the recap.
Yeah, since you're
Are
editing
you
these
ready?
videos anyway.
The
And then his computer blue screened.
We've never seen him ever again.
He was so young.
I mean, is that Psycho can't do it? Hey, Soul,
I say I can't hear you going through a tunnel. You're breaking up. I'm sorry.
Do
those
I
all
have to?
don't quite work when you're using a computer.
Do I have to?
How do you know that I'm
I
at
think
home?
Psycho's computer actually broke there.
I hope it's a bit. I swear.
Oh, that was not a bit.
That was perfect for a bit.
It was
It-
perfect.
It is a good bit, but also at the same time, I think you might have legitimately fucked his computer.
He said it was not a bit. In Xenon's chat.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
I'll give a recap. Last time on One Piece,
You don't have to say that.
Excuse me.
You don't
Excuse
have
me.
nearly that much budget.
And
You
that
can
is
still- you can say
highly
others, but
copyrighted.
you can say last time on One Piece.
spoiler warning, motherfucker.
What?
You
There ain't
actually
no
watch One
Luffy
Piece?
here.
Cringe.
Luffy's
A
not
long
here.
time ago. I only got
Crazy.
to like the desert arc, but last time on One Piece, the party got a quest to go save a child, and we got to this basement, and there was a cult that summoned a bunch of zombies.
Skelemanjaros, but yeah.
And
Same
now
shit.
Shino actually has fiends, so this type
So
of
next
random
time it will make
BS
sense.
shouldn't happen again. Because I'll be honest, one different roll there and we would have entirely died.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is also kind of like a the whole theme of the thing has been like the undead, though, so it is like fitting,
See, it's fitting in quotations,
but by accident.
but also at the same time, you don't just suddenly drop a boss mob on a level 4 party.
Yeah.
I mean,
You could.
good.
No.
See, Soul's on my side.
Shut. Soul doesn't fucking count.
What? Because I don't know how to play D&D.
No, in this circumstance, because you don't know how to DM.
Have you even read any of the books?
We've gone over this. I don't read.
So my point stands even fucking harder.
You know, there's a whole big book about how to be a player.
I'm sure there would be.
Damn, that's so fucked. Alright. Everyone's like, every enemy in there is dead. There are some loots on them, so if you want to grab it, by all means, and then you guys can have yourselves a long rest before heading back to the island to hand over the child.
Gonna hand wave the loot, or do we have to go up to each of these zombie corpses one at a time and like stick our hands in their pockets?
You
We'll
know,
do
what?
that
I'll
if you want us
I'll
to.
let you guys to decide, agree upon, and then I'll say.
I mean,
So
easily just I don't think
Yeah,
we're pressed for time at the moment, and we're not actively in a cursed fucking cave where we're
No.
slowly being degraded every single moment. So
no.
we do have basically all the time in the world to like thoroughly check over the area.
While
Yeah.
you guys are arguing, Xavier is going to loot as many pockets as possible before loot pickers get up.
I think this is all arguing out of character. This is not even arguing out of character. This is just us.
You're not even a lick goblin.
No, he is. It's
No,
just
but-
he's been too afraid of curses.
No, I'm not a loot goblin. I just more do it out of spite out of you two.
I mean, he is technically a rogue.
So,
I've been holding it back for so long.
do we want Xavier and Siren to check the bodies? Have either you two check that counter area and me check the barrels, or have the drunk check the possibly wine barrels?
I'll check the wine barrels.
Cool. That means me and Soran are checking the shelf. over here. The what looks to be
The
bar.
bar.
Walking down the side of the wall. Now on ground level.
I can't wait till we hit an anti-magic field and we just fall to the ground. Keep falling, baby.
Please do that, Shino.
No, I won't
Like,
do that.
200
Yeah, follow the pits of hell because of magic.
I mean, you gave me
Sure.
Spider-Man powers. How am I not supposed to? Why should I not use my Spider-Man cloak?
It's 200-foot high roof. The holder looks at you and you just plummet to your fucking death.
Jesus.
I mean, if the beholder's already looking at me, I'm already dead.
All right.
They can't irate you if they're looking at you, so.
All right. Let's start with the people over here. Squap.
Yep.
Which door you want to open first?
I mean, I'm just gonna thoroughly check it in order.
All right. From that position, you open up. It's just dust.
Just keep checking.
The next one over, you found 2 pieces of gold.
Okay.
Gold is
The
like
next one-
pennies. You don't just like leave them wherever.
The next drawer that you found it has sheets of paper that are empty and bullet casings.
How many sheets of paper?
I say 10.
And the amount of casings?
5.
Okay.
The next drawer, which is the 4th one on your side, there's a spader in there.
Amazing. Is that meant to be a problem for me?
No,
Also,
no, you don't do 2 shits.
communication to the rest of the party. Do we wish to consolidate all the items and then split them up after we have known what all is down here, so we're not...
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yes.
Since we're getting a lot of dust.
Then I will just note them down to the player text channel, then you guys find stuff, and we'll assume we all gather it up on, like, a pile at the counter or at the stairs.
Sordon, on your side, from going top to the side, you open up that drawer. It feels kind of heavy. In that drawer is an iron block.
What? It's a casual iron block in a drawer.
What's
Yeah.
the dimensions of that block? Are you ready for me to
Matter?
ask random asinine questions?
Doesn't matter.
Yes!
If you're gonna melt it down, yeah, it does matter.
Yes! Exactly! I am playing the crafter of the ship now.
All right.
I am going to ask you for this shit. Well, you think I asked for the amount of paper and bullet casings?
12 centimeters, both sides.
12 centimeters squared?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's also a quill in there. The one that's up top here, it has Xavier.
That's probably why you're looking through all the bodies. Go back over to the bodies.
Shoo.
Hit the bodies, hit the floor.
And that one is dust with not very good canned food.
It's also-
Very expired.
Gross.
The next one over also has some pieces of paper and ink.
How many pieces of paper?
3.
How much of volume of ink?
About half.
About
About
half.
half. Half a what?
A bottle, probably.
Half,
Half a
half of the
volume.
bottle. Yeah, half the
Okay.
volume.
4 ounces.
About half.
Check.
I don't
I'm just
know about
making up
that.
numbers now.
Right.
No,
Fucking,
I'm
you
act-
picture it.
I'll actively go check what half a bottle would be in terms of actual bottle. Also,
And-
fucking token psycho.
And in the last drawer, you find a dagger.
Ooh.
Just a standard dagger.
Sash.
5 pieces of gold.
So it's half an ounce for 1 ink bottle.
You should have just gone with 4, like you said.
Oh, I was thinking of vials.
Gino wouldn't have known that was a lot.
I mean, half an ounce of ink is still relatively good. It's not
All right.
necessarily going to be useful for. You know what? I almost thought Zenon was a wizard. Never mind.
I almost succeeded.
A brief moment, it slipped
I mean,
my
she
mind.
thinks or she may or may not think she is one.
Okay, so it's not that she's gaslighting us; she's gaslit herself. Okay.
She went to wizard school and failed, but like she still can cast magic.
Alright, let's go to the corpse looters. Xavier, which body you want to examine first?
Okay, the corpses will take a long time because there's bandits and skeletons. That's when
Yeah.
you want to speed it up, Shino.
That's why I'm about to do that. Why do you think I switch over to them?
And this order actually fucking matters here.
No, it
I'm
really
going
doesn't.
to steal everything.
Okay, you carry everything.
That wasn't the question.
He'll be crawling on the ground.
Okay.
Don't
Mm,
worry, lads. I've got it. Wait, I'm the captain. You fucking kick this.
Who's you?
He's not pointing.
Okay. You're gonna loot everybody.
I'm gonna loot. I'm gonna loot some bodies.
Okay. Let me just do this real quick.
And
That's
then,
not much gold to get.
and then specifically this body over here.
Okay.
Remember, the bandit bodies are around. It's just
Had to delete them out of the rotation. But altogether, that's how much gold you get around them.
Oh, okay.
133.
Well, probably
Can we
off the
put that in?
bandits though too.
I was about to say, can we, Shrimp? Can you put that in our party funds real quick?
I'm writing down all the shit we're getting down here. Just don't
Okay.
fucking hit enter at the end. Assume I have written it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Just wanted to ask.
Even the shit that hasn't technically come up yet because you haven't theoretically checked the skeletons.
I will check the skeletons.
Alright, so you go into this corpse. I forgot what this chick had. She had some type of magic dagger that allowed her to kill herself to summon it.
I feel like
Okay.
that's less magic of the dagger and more magic of the ritual that was done.
Potato.
Just call it ritual dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still a catalyst. But it seems as though that the dagger just disintegrated, turned into ash. Almost as if it's a one-time use. But there is a necklace on her.
Ooh,
It's
pretty.
shiny.
I don't think I want to touch this.
It's not silver.
Lizard,
What do you want?
can you take this for me? I chafed my finger.
It's made out of gold.
I have to look for where you are. Okay.
Can you take this necklace for me? I chafed my finger. Yes.
God, you're hopeless.
Sort
Sodom
of.
will grab the necklace, yes.
You look at it and it's gold.
Hmm.
It's well, it's a fleur de lis. If you haven't know what that is,
I have no idea.
Even I have to Google that.
I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but I know it's something. It's French, I
Oh,
believe.
the kind of heart-shaped necklace. No?
Is it like a locket necklace or?
No, I think
I
I
don't know.
don't know how to fucking spell it.
Wait,
I-
the fleur de lis.
It's a. It's a. Wait, are we talking like a stash necklace?
For
Gina, you can't just say words to
oh that.
Hold on,
Oh
I'm
okay.
trying-
It's
I'm
like
trying to
it's
find it. I'm sorry.
it's
What?
the like
FLEURDEILS?
you're trying to describe the symbol, not the.
Yeah,
So it's a gold necklace, like a standard gold necklace with a symbol on it.
Or made into a shape of a symbol.
Unless he's talking about a Santa Lana del Rey.
He did not say Santa.
I somehow
No.
feel like I should be offended by what you just said.
Or I'm sorry, a je ne sais quoi
Why'd you go to French?
baguette.
If it has a symbol on it, this picture would be good. Because this is kind of like medievally. Like that.
yeah, that. Yeah,
Or
So
is it
it's-
shaped like
okay.
one? Because there's a lot of them shaped like the symbol.
yeah. It's not a locket, but it's similar.
It's a thicker amulet.
Yeah. I just couldn't figure out how to actually spell the name properly.
Location. I guess is it a flower?
Fancy symbol necklace.
Oh,
We
it's
can
supposed to be a
expect
lily.
the items in depth after we get through all the items.
I feel like this is meant to be like a major like item or something with how much detail we're talking.
It could be, but no.
It could be, but we can also come back to it once we're done doing all the tedium of fucking going through the body so we know what we have for loot.
Ah, that's how you spell it. Okay. So
But yes,
That's how
Sodom
you-
will take it.
that's how you
For a
spell the
helpless
actual
captain.
thing. I found it. Anyway. Yeah, it's made out of gold.
I think there was 4 normal bandits aside from this person.
Yes, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, and then her. Yeah, because they were in the squares, the chairs. But like I said, all that money came from not just the cultists or bandits, but also the skeletons as well. And as far as the big motherfucker, well, I don't think you guys can lug around like, what the fuck did he have? Just melee, right?
Him.
Him. He didn't really have anything on him.
I mean, like, if it's big bones, they can be like made into tools, like elephant ivory type of shit. What?
mean, They could also be just, the marrow on them. If there is marrow on them, because it was
I
a
don't think I want to eat that.
arcanely summoned. Well, you don't have to eat the fucking marrow.
You can do an investigation roll to see if there's any marrow.
That sounds like something for after we're done fucking looting.
Yeah. So I'll come back to you, Xavier, and you can do the roll. Frisia!
Okay, at the
I-
barrels.
It smells very strong.
and I smell very strong. I lift up a lid of a barrel and like see what's inside.
It is not wine. It is straight alcohol.
Oh, like industrial alcohol?
Straight sake.
Oh, well, because like, so okay, so it's just like clear liquor.
Yeah.
Okay, but
One
it's
barrel
not-
has sake. The other one has vodka.
Okay. What's the third barrel got?
Wine.
Wine. With a pencil, I mark this one's mine on that one, the one with the wine. I don't care for the clear shit. Not enough flavor.
Nobody tell her about the
Investigation
giant
check, though.
kegs on the left.
Oh no, I know I see those too. Can I go investigate those too?
Yes, you can. You don't have to roll for it. I just need Psycho to roll investigation, see if he finds marrow on the big boy.
One, irrelevant. Two, it wasn't Psycho asking. Three, just get through all the loot stuff first.
Okay, what are in these
Calm
kegs?
down.
The one here has ale.
Okay, L's good. But we can all partake in the L.
This one has the dwarven alcohol in it.
Okay, that's for a special night.
And then the other one also has dragon alcohol in it.
What would that be?
Very fucking strong.
Okay, because I'm like,
You would roll a con save with disadvantage. 2 times over. No, I'm
it's
kidding.
okay. So that's for crafting. That just needs to be distilled into more fun.
Oh, you think like you think that you're going to be able to have fucking like use any of the large kegs for normal drinking? No, all of these would be like both the dwarf and dragon would be amazing anti-ship propellant for the sake of fucking flame weaponry.
Okay, but at least the L, because like L is kind of what you're supposed to drink when you're on the sea.
Isn't that rum?
And rum L's, just needs to be fermented to keep the like waterborne illnesses away.
Also, quick question: are these just on the same size as these?
Yeah, I just made them a little bit big. I made them a little bit big. But you guys can pick them up. If two of you carry it, though.
I'll fix my wording then.
Because they are big with alcohol in them, so...
We have plenty of wine.
You have plenty of wine.
Everybody else has straight liquor.
Yeah, I mean, like, Sordon's probably drinking shit too, because he's got to drink something. I don't think he can drink salt water.
Can lizardmen drink salt water? Probably
I don't
not.
think so. I think you're a swamp species. I don't think you're a saltwater crocodile.
Crocodile? Hold on.
He's
No,
not a
no.
crocodile.
No, I'm saying though that there's like saltwater crocodiles that can like swim in the ocean. And like live in the ocean or something.
Come on, alligator. We gotta lose more.
You got a lot of disrespect. She called you a crocodile.
I
No, I'm saying you're not a crocodile.
This is how people die.
Said you're not a crocodile who can live in saltwater.
I was managing typing soul, but yes, I now checked and saw that I was transitioned.
Okay, I got my
Oh my
wine
god, you're
fixed.
live? That's crazy.
So that's about it with the alcohols.
Nice.
Xavier,
Yes.
would you be a deer? And then we can move on.
To do what?
Back to the
Investigation
ship.
roll to see if you can get some marrow
I
on the big
I
guy.
don't want, I don't want to get marrow from the big guy.
That
Or
was
a
entirely
sample?
irrelevant to what they were doing. That was something I was bringing up on the side that could be of use. We were
I
just
thought that was
talking
an
about-
in-character thing.
No.
No, I didn't want it. I didn't want bone
I
marrow.
think for the most part, Xavier was checking over to see what the fuck was left on them.
I mean,
No,
like,
it's just
Xavier
a
would
bunch of
probably want a
bones.
sample.
I was wanting to check. I was wanting to check the body here. The woman who sacrificed herself to summon this amalgamation, to see if there was anything else that could be used to resurrect undead creatures like that.
Oh,
That's oddly specific.
yeah, no, she doesn't have anything on her in particular.
Because that's where I stopped because you said the blade was gone.
You're not gonna check over the rest of the. Okay.
I'm gonna look over all the other bodies and everything. That's the only reason why I specifically chose this person in particular.
The other cultists just like look normal human beings. They didn't really have anything special on them. It was almost
so they were a racist cult. They're all
It-
human.
it was as if they were just following orders.
Why doesn't that suck for them that their orders were shit?
Sounds like something a racist cult would be. All humans, nothing else. It's cringe.
I mean, like,
You
even
can
though
live
it's
out.
called race in D&D, it's actually species, and it's a bit different. And there
No,
are different
they're not.
races of the humans.
We're just shut.
The humans have their own races.
Xenon's so PC.
Irrelevant currently. Also, in this context, racism actually would make them. No, not in this context. It's in D&D. I'm not even gonna start this fucking argument.
Anyway, that's pretty much it. That's all about, you know, what's in this area. So
Alright, I guess I will ask because it seems like you have not. The weapons of the cultists and skeletons, are they there?
yes,
What are they? Because that would
Normal
be
weapons. they're completely
Trump's gonna
useless
have
for
an
all of
aneurysm.
you. Like the skeletons has just a normal wooden bow, and they have, you know, the swords, but they're
Hey,
all
hey,
useless
Shino?
to you. What?
Don't tell us it's useless.
Don't
Because we'll
tell
make
an
something useful out of
artificer
it.
anything is useless.
Because we'll make it useful. Don't tempt us.
Very well.
Even
I
if
will
they're
make it-
shitty quality, a rusted sword can be ground down into rust powder. Rust powder has a lot of uses, like giving someone fucking tetanus if they manage to flee from us.
You know what? Actually,
Alright.
I'm going to do this.
People disease.
I'm going to do this. Quartermaster,
Looks.
can you make a grenade out of these weapons?
How the fuck do you know a grenade?
I mean, the grenades are kind
They're
of
in-
common in like
No,
early
there was
easy
grenades
tech.
in the Victorian era via
Yes, there
firearm
was.
launchers,
It
so
was?
to be honest, he's probably wondering, hey, make me a fancy sparkly device called a grenade that blows up in the air and makes that noise.
No, I want you to make a trap that makes it to where once it explodes, all of these weapons blow out in random directions in a general area.
He
That's
wants you
a
to make a
shrapnel
dirty
bomb.
bomb.
That is a nuclear weapon. Zip.
Oh no! Never mind.
A dirty
I
bomb
thought
is
that
basically.
was maybe.
So
I thought that was what shrapnel bombs were called.
no.
Yeah.
A dirty bomb is basically a high yield nuclear device, but not for the explosive power, for the high amount of radiation it can output.
Okay.
Basically making
Xenon,
an area.
Xenon over here breaking the Geneva Convention.
Are our characters good people?
You know, it's questionable right now.
For you four, yes.
Alright, back to the old weapons and stuff. I believe there was 3 of them that was shooting at y'all.
I-
3 or 4.
Yeah, the main ones I'm trying to remember are the fucking bandits.
Yeah, I think one of them was shooting, and then the other 3 was in melee.
Mhm.
And she didn't do anything.
Just stabbed herself.
Yeah. So yeah, the 3 melee, the 3 swords are just average iron swords.
Are they short swords or long swords?
Short swords.
Yep.
And that guy, the one with the bow, was a elven bow. Even though that doesn't really look like it is. Just a common bow.
Is it a long bow or a short bow?
It's a long bow.
Okay. Do we want to steal their clothing for rags?
We could. How Samantha do we want to get? We got rags, we've got bones to make bone meal.
I mean, we don't necessarily. Well, if we take the skeletons, we could. Actually, the big skeleton kind of fell apart into the small skeleton, so we're not really gonna need anything much of the big skeleton because the big skeleton probably has like 3 fucking parts that are actually it. But for the most part, like, I don't think we'll need extra rags and stuff. But if we do encounter any injuries that cannot be immediately like healed, having extra stuff to pad and stamp wounds would be probably a good idea, but we'd probably want something more sterile first.
Yeah, or we'll also just, if we've got all this alcohol and we want to distill it into usable material, we need rags to put into the bottles.
Mhm. I'll leave the idea of Skyriming these fucking bodies up to you all, but we could also eat.
I don't think
buy
Frisia
stuff
has
like-
like anything against stealing clothes off of dead bodies.
We could also easily buy probably better and higher quality rags for their purposes of both medical and non-medical purposes from like towns and cities, so we don't really need to worry about this.
I mean, like, the thieves probably had usable clothing that can just be worn.
Exactly, so it's probably not going to be the best anyway, because it's also a fucking sea thing. And judging by that there was no fucking boats in the area. Where were they shitting?
There's a whole ocean
Side
out there.
How that's the
You
Where
go
were
up
they
to the
eating?
ocean. Fish.
I mean, there was a boar up the top.
Wait, so they were shitting and eating in the same room?
Yeah?
Is the
That's
ocean
how
a
humans
room?
live.
Humans are fucking insane.
But yes, was that all?
Yeah, that was all.
Cool. Actually, I'll hit enter. I actively checked measurements on barrels and the ink bottle.
Fucking weirdo. Alright, you guys
Fuck you.
take your long
Measurements
rest.
are important.
You guys take your long rest before heading back to the island.
Technically, this all will count as part of the voyage, so we will withhold the gold for the moment. Those will just go into the ship.
Transport you guys back on the boot.
Does any of you 3 need any of the weapons that we got from that of the short swords, short bows?
Not
Ooh, can I have the
particularly.
quill?
What do you want to pull for?
Take the
You don't already have a quill and ink?
No!
Yeah.
Surprisingly enough, I didn't get teleported with a goddamn quill and ink.
Cringe.
Take the quill and ink. Take the quill.
I'm gonna take the quill, and I'm gonna take the ink.
There. Now you can write to your secret lover.
Or draw or take notes?
Dearest beloved, where the fuck are you?
Put the message in a bottle.
And then throw it out in the sea.
Though I feel like if
One of
if he
Frisia's
was
empty bottles.
if he was keeping like research notes, I feel like they would be disguised as love letters.
Yeah, I could see
They-
that.
Day 1, I have secured the fattest bit of flesh, which I
hate
shall
that-
call Denise.
Oh, right.
My.
Shino, for the sake of it, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic to see if there's any fuckery going on.
Okay.
Because, unlike our sorcerer, I can actually be helpful.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have the crowd control.
You do the detective magic. There was nothing. It seems to be all dissipate.
Just making sure if anything was magical in origin that we'd be able to spot it.
The weave it fine.
Yeah,
If
I just
any-
use
if
actual
any-
fucking spells to see shit. I don't go out of my way to interpret the weave like some sort of hippie.
If anything that was magical, it would just been the dagger that's been disintegrated.
Fair enough. So it's 1 through 5. Let's see. Continue on. I'm just on the side doing something real quick. 125. 260. Also, yes, the gold from that counts towards this particular voyage, which means it will be put towards the shares at the end.
Hmm.
If anyone has a problem with that, you're free to say aye, though I will not give a shit. Also,
Okay.
surprisingly, Shio, you managed to equal out the gold to 260.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Neat. Thank you, D100s 2 times. Alright, so you guys head back to town. No, head back to town. Head back to the island.
Or to the boat. Or to the island.
I'm skipping ahead a whole
Okay,
lot,
that's
so
fine.
to save us time.
Yeah.
40 years have passed.
40 years have, if that was the case, everyone would be dead except for the vampires.
I am
And
the
scrap.
only one left alive. Gracia shook herself under the table and out off the boat. So the lizard has decided to end his own life because he was sick of eating fish. And the quartermaster, don't even get me started on the quartermaster. It's Armageddon all over again.
So you guys bring him back. I'm not going to change the map. You guys are still gonna be on the boat. And the person inside the tavern gives you the 125 gold. Now it's all up to you guys if you want to split it up between amongst each other. And that's
Alrighty,
why it was
process.
never each.
Or no, we were gonna give it to the crew as like their like signing bonus.
Yep, that was the crew. That was the crew's money.
Yes, I believe we're also going to, signing bonus in quotations, because we're also
Yeah.
going to show them, hey, this is how shares will be done. So, yeah, Scrap would take, the sack, combine it with the gold from the other location, and then start dividing up the shares. Because the total division is 10, because of how the shares function. Shares 1, so... So, for we'll just go open fucking Silver Sheet so they have their share onto their fucking gold count. So, Xenon Soul, you gain 26 gold. Psycho, because you are the captain, you would get.
10 gold.
No, I'm doing fucking 40, 52.
He's role playing.
Woo! Fuck you, poor fucks. I've got the most money.
Want to play some cards?
No.
Then I'll have the most money.
In and out of character. I know not to mess with you in cards.
No, it's okay. You could drink her under the table while playing cards.
Fine, I'll pull out the Sprite.
I was thinking like somehow I'd probably still like outdrink him even though he's a vampire.
alcohol tolerance. More like, yeah.
You would think that Frisia is a dwarf because all the alcohol. No. No.
Nine, quartermaster.
She learned from her father. I made new Frisia lore. I came up with new Frisia lore.
Also, Nick would get 26 gold.
Alright.
And then
I'm gonna have to remember who's who now.
yes, you will.
Did you not name them properly?
No, I did. But their bios aren't there, so I gotta remember what Nick do, what Miguel do. I know Mary, she's the healer.
Nick is sailing hand, Miguel is carpenter, and Mary is surgeon.
Got it.
And Mary is threatening Silver.
And then Mary and Miguel get 32. Because, also, I will elaborate for the two people who don't know the shares. Basically, captain gets 2 shares because they're the fucking captain. If they are... And the captain is one of the main positions that can be easily swapped out if the crew is unhappy with the captain's performance. If we find a better captain, etc., etc., etc. The quartermaster gets a share and a half because what the fuck I'm doing right now. The carpenter and surgeon gets a share and a fourth, and then everyone else gets 1 share. That made sense to you all, correct?
I watched the video. I had seen the video before you
Okay.
even shared it. I did the homework. I did the assigned homework and
I was
watched
also
the video.
kind of saying that for Soul's sake as well, in case he was a bit behind on why he was only getting 26, but Psycho was getting 52. Or whatever the fuck I said.
Xenon. That's adorable.
Good luck driving your boat.
Oh, the way I
Nah.
phrased it.
I mean,
No.
Oh, the thing I drew. Okay, because it's so delayed, I forgot about it. I was already working on the next one.
we actively have a secondary sailing hand, so if you abscond...
I'm taking him with me.
If you abscond mid-void, we have full right to shoot you. Just saying.
Alright.
Damn.
So I'm assuming that you guys, before you head out to save the kidnappee, you grabbed the other quest for the carrier, right?
I believe we're gonna grab that when we got back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the kidnapped child. Assumably we hand waved that we brought them back.
Yeah, we brought them back. I don't think we'd forget about them.
Wait, isn't that how he got paid?
Yes.
Yeah.
Day 148. I have a child in now.
So now I can go ahead and get rid of those maps and archive them.
Yeah, so archiving is a better idea, just in case you need to reuse a map.
Who knows? I might use them.
And then we'll call you out and give you shit on it.
I mean, I've done it before, but you haven't noticed.
The map is good. Shut up.
What? I have to look through all of my goddamn footage now.
All right, so you guys go back to port. You grab the supplies, and y'all are heading out to sea once more. If you need to know what you're doing again, there you go.
I have it pulled up already.
Oh, I get it, because it's toilet paper.
Yeah, but like I've said before.
You please tell me you don't. No, you've realized that before.
Yes.
I'm gonna say it every time it pops up.
Oh.
I was gonna say bounty is paper towels.
Yeah. Also the
Oh.
for the there the other one goes. The shipyard one, that is the one we're doing now, is a 1,000 GP gold reward for delivering the stuff. It also does say, hey, be ready for combat, so y'all fuckers better be ready for combat.
We'll see how my cursed pacifism roll goes.
I will shoot you myself to make sure it doesn't affect the combat. Trust me.
Just roll it.
Quartermaster,
Also, again,
Quartermaster, there's no way to talk to a crew.
God, I sound like a fucking 40k commissar. But also, just have the enemies attack you first. It says you can't attack. That doesn't mean you can't be an inconvenience for them.
I know.
Oh, right. Side thing I was gonna say. If any of the crew does want weapon training, they are free to ask.
I'm receiving shield training.
Yes. Do
Can I train someone in blade training? Or blades etiquette?
See?
Are you trying to teach someone how to fence like a fucking nobleman?
No, I'm teaching him etiquette and how to wield the blade while in combat as a nobleman.
So shouting "avast thee" in any stealth situation.
No, it's shouting profanities and saying you dishonor your family name.
You're teaching them Bart Jutsu.
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. More character growth or development. Psycho.
Yes.
I want to do it with the other people, but I'm gonna be honest. Scrap doesn't talk to the rest of the fucking party that much.
I noticed.
Scott's only friend is Savior.
Is that saddening or is that?
Well, Xavier's the captain.
Yes, best buddy. What is it?
I was gonna say, at some point when you're walking through the, main hall of the ship, Scrap will kind of look at you and kind of look towards you. Captain, I have a question for you.
I probably have an answer. What is it?
Well, it's on the philosophical side, so we'll see if you do.
Oh, philosophy.
Yes.
Well, I only know of a few philosophers, more like Darwin in his term of Darwinism. I also know about certain forms of English capitalism, which is basically the queen gets 90% of whatever you get.
I just want you to be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you, Scrap. A second. As soon as he just started talking, Scrap is just staring blankly.
No, he's gonna keep talking.
He's gonna wait till you
And then
notice
we
that you were just talking your ass off for no reason.
Yada yada, etc., etc. And that is why the queen is the greatest god and capitalist there will ever be. Oh, I'm sorry, I was babbling again. What were you saying?
Yeah, I was gonna pose a question to you. And if
yes.
you want, you can spread it to the others. The question is, what makes a person?
What makes a person?
Yes. What makes you different from me, and us as a whole?
As a great poet once said, we bleeds as everyone else bleeds, my dude.
There is a slow blink.
Did you just say my dude?
You did.
If you do not understand the great words of Snoop Dogg, then I shall elaborate for you.
Drown.
Ada.
I believe that every person is equal to everyone else, with the exception of nobles.
It's probably the first time you've seen it. There is just a sigh. A very long sigh of disappointment from Scrap.
You breathe?
I know, it's surprising that part too. No, he still doesn't fucking breathe. That doesn't mean he can sigh.
But honestly, I believe that every person is equal regardless of rank or structure.
Well,
With
you
the-
interpreted the question a certain way, which was not how I was meaning.
Oh, how did you mean it by that?
I said, what makes a person?
Oh, what makes a person? Heart, body, soul. The heart to do is what you believe is your intention and is for the greater good of yourself and others. The body in order to bring in through that fruition, and the soul to believe that what you've done is fucked up.
Interesting. You watch him kind of reach down to the side pouch on his like hip, kind of root around it, and pull a familiar thing that you've seen before out, a golden chain in which he throws over to you.
The reason I let the lizard take it is because I didn't want to be cursed. Why would you give this to me?
Do you catch the thing?
Yes.
You don't see the same amulet that was in the bandit camp. It's a different one that you've seen earlier in the game that you asked him about specifically. In your hands is a golden chained sunburst amulet. The actual gem part itself is stained with old dried blood. My answer is a lot more direct forward, Captain. What makes a person is experiences, both good and bad.
I think for the first time, Xavier's kind of stunned.
Yeah, because Xavier knows that has sentimental value, and he also, he doesn't need an insight check. He's gonna want it back.
I know, I can tell, but at the same time, Xavier's stunned that you would give this to him.
To even see. What makes a person is experiences, Captain. Good, bad, and in between. What you're holding there is a amulet from my dead adopted parents.
Has this been sanitized?
He just looks at you. Yes.
Oh, well, perfect.
They were killed in a way in which the blood was actively stained the metal.
Ah, shit, I'm sorry.
Plot twist, he killed the parents.
No! Do I... Yeah, fuck it. Scrap would... Hey, Xavier, you ready to have a blow to your fucking ego?
What?
He looks at you. After thinking for a moment, the one who did it, that killed them both in cold blood when they did nothing in their own home, was a nobleman who believed they were at the top of everything because of their status. And he's going to just wait and see if Xavier's tone or expression changes at all from that.
I think Xavier at this point is he's trying to make a strong face, but at the same time his heart is fucking shattered.
And I think the secondary implication there is don't fuck up. As I think a strong secondary implication.
Well, it was good talking to you. I'm going to keep this safe. Pat.
He just kind of holds his hand up. No, I'll hold on to it.
Oh, okay. You had me worried there. I thought you wanted me to keep your dead parents with you. Okay.
No. Also adoptive parents.
Adoption means that they wanted you. There's a difference.
There is
make that
cold,
fucking joke.
flat stare again.
Can't make that joke.
I'm going to give this back to you before I fuck up anymore.
There you go. You learned about Scrap's backstory. You also learned how the world he came from is extremely fucked.
I'm going to step away now. Good day.
Just imagine you walking to this fucking side room and just screaming.
He goes to his room and just fucking sits there on his bed like, what the fuck just happened?
So, is there any last minute things you guys want to do before y'all head out to deliver the supplies?
Presumably all our food supplies are secure, and we've got everything we need to keep the crew alive and like fed and well drank on the way to the next destination.
We have unlimited.
Well drank.
We have unlimited barrels of stuff that can be juiced for liquids if we actively need to
Yeah.
do stuff. So it takes a lot more effort, but hey, it's
You die of dehydration after 3 days. You die of hunger after 7. So
yeah. Spend an hour
hydration
a
is
day
important.
Juicing
You saying
the-
well drank just made me think of everyone drinking wine.
That's how they did it back in the day.
Yeah, but back in the day, wine was a whole lot less potent.
It was rich people tap water.
Or no, poor people tap water too.
It was tap water.
It was tap water.
Alright, so nothing in particular. If that's the case, let's head out. So, it takes quite some time. I think I said it was like a day and a half, maybe 2 days to get to the location, if I'm not mistaken.
The kidnap location?
No.
Oh no, you said it would take up to like 4 to 5 days. I'm pretty sure it would take a while, which is why they need an actual ship.
Yeah. So it does take you guys quite some time. I would say like 4 days to get to, you know, the island to bring the cargo. So for 1 day, I will roll a D100. Something happens.
Scrap will most likely be up in the crow's nest.
One moment while I get some music.
Please be a battle.
No.
Yeah, Soul? Is there something you want to tell us?
Okay, so you guys, I don't know who's on deck, but those who are, I'm assuming that Xavier is in his bedroom right now.
Trying to comprehend what the hell he just had a conversation about.
Even after like a day of travel?
Is Freesia getting drunk?
Is it like good time for fishing, or is it just like we're moving through fishless water?
Xenon, you're an alcoholic. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, also
Drunk
remember,
fishing.
Scrap did say, hey, this contract does actively say we might be insulted at any point.
Any time is fishing time, and there are fishes in
mean-
the sea.
Shrimp, we always get insulted. What's your point?
Insulted, not insulted, you fuckwit.
You see, that's an attack right there.
Make it
Do you
more
want to do
personal if you want.
some? You want to do some fishing?
Yeah, sure.
All right,
Drunk
roll me
fishing.
that
Here we
survival.
go.
Toss
Drunk
it, raise
fishing.
a green.
Oh, if it's drunk fishing, roll with disadvantage.
Fine.
The fuck? I do better when I'm drinking.
Where's-
Psycho
That's a
rolls down to gyro.
stationary water psycho.
And the boat rocking? That makes it like 10 times better.
Sounds like a fast way to throw up horribly.
Yes, but that attracts fish.
That's actually not bad. You get yourself some fish.
Mhm.
It's a catfish.
Awesome, I
I
love
know.
catfish. I know what I'm using that seasoning I bought before on. That would actually be really good on catfish. Oh my god, I want to try that.
Let me do a little drawing real quick.
Shino art time?
Let's go,
No.
let's go.
Catfish bog.
Whoops. That is not what I wanted.
A red circle?
No, I needed the other one. Uno momento.
I did a Christmas shrimp he's knitting.
Why am I knitting?
Because your arms, just because what your arms are.
He's got
Because of
thin
your
legs.
arms.
You have built-in knitting needles.
Should make this man a token, but he's better this way. All right. So, a strange portal has appeared. It's almost familiar to you guys.
Event time.
Oh god, this guy.
Let me get some Let me get that Resident Evil music on. I fucking drew by accident on top of him. No, I can't grab it. There we go. And once more, the merchant comes out from the portal. Would any of you like to interact with him?
Can I come upstairs and interact with him?
You don't know who's up there.
Is someone up there?
Of course, there's a bunch of people up there. I don't know.
Maybe you feel the ship jerk or something.
I don't like how they made him in the remake full on Aussie. I'm
Yeah,
so
boy.
disappointed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like it's a criminal now.
he sounds straight Aussie.
Scrap would have.
G'day, mate. You're buying.
Boy, there, mate. You buying some more shells there, bud?
No,
Can
they
I
say
get some
mate,
shrimp
not
on the
bud.
barbie?
Ah,
What's the father next to me called?
What?
Next to Sordon? The other.
Wasn't his
I
name
believe that's
Nick?
Nick.
Yeah, Sordon
Yeah,
will tell
fine.
Nick to go down bottom and grab Xavier.
Go fetch the captain.
Down bottom. That's like 3 words away from down bad. Hey, Nick, you might be down bad for our chat, which seems lonely.
Scrap. It's been a while. What are you buying?
Well, to retort what you say yourself, what you selling?
I sell many things. You know that.
Stares at DM. Yeah? What does he sell? Come on, almighty god voice. Elaborate on his fucking wares.
He sells
And you have-
guns.
And you have to do the accent the entire time, or else we're not gonna believe him.
Passes DM binder full of like shopping lists.
I will try my best. I'll try my best to sound like him.
But if you fuck it up, you're going to be incredibly racist.
Well,
I will try my best.
oh,
So we'll be offended.
the audio go.
Excuse
Scrap?
you. You wanna die?
Shrimp, you good?
Headset.
Shrimp,
Why,
you good?
why audio disappear?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Shrimp!
Shrimp?
Psycho, this is all, this is all your fault, Psycho. If you
This is
didn't say
what
the
you
thing,
get.
you still had audio.
This is what you get for telling me that I had to use his full accent.
Or no, it's because Psycho made the forbidden joke.
There we go.
Yeah.
Shrimp!
Shrimp?
Shrimp!
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could hear you the entire time.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck, like, my
Shrimp!
audio suddenly disappeared.
Weird.
Shrimp!
So, Scrap,
Mm,
you good now?
yeah, I can hear now. I
Alright.
don't know why I cut out.
He reaches inside of his magical backpack and now comes out a Tommy gun. Or as in the Resident Evil 4 calls it, the Chicago typewriter.
Yes, that is a standard nickname for that one.
There's also a Desert Eagle. A KSG.
Oh yeah, does this man have the healing sprays on sale?
Yes, he does.
How much were those again?
What about those?
I don't remember how I forgot.
Wasn't it like 50?
Was it in like 500 gold, 400 gold?
I thought it was like
Something
5 gold.
Nope. You fucking wish it was 5 gold.
I know it was 5 something.
You
I was thinking
wished.
50. Or 50 might be the price of actual potions in D&D, and then I was like appalled
50
by.
is standard healing pot, which is probably something we would be able to find at a town, not necessarily this guy.
Yeah,
This
he has
guy.
first aid
exotic
sprays.
goods.
Would you remember the price of those? We'll probably want to buy a few of those because that would be good to have on us because it's a full heal, and then having some on the ship just in case the crew or us are desperately in need of healing and in a inconvenient location.
I believe it was 200 gold. I want to say 200 for the first aid sprays.
I will make a note of it just so we don't forget.
Yeah,
Or I guess more directly, just so you don't forget.
yeah, that too.
Ishram sleepily writes it down as 100 gold.
No, I'll write it down as the price is said, so that's 20.
The Chicago typewriter is like 5,000 gold.
We have enough money to where we can actually afford gun weaponry, but the issue with that is my weapons are magical and have not to worry about ammo. Everyone else would have to actually worry about, using ammo for training for the most part. And I don't think anyone really needs it at the moment.
And the
because
size
we
is something
need
like that.
Your magic. Psycho is, has daggers and shit of the mind variety. And
And I'm too
still-
close to use range weapons.
Yeah, you already have a whole bunch of shit. The closest thing we could get you is a shotgun type weapon, right?
Can you use shotguns point blank?
Yeah.
Technically.
Real life.
I mean, I like to just
Yeah.
no
in-
in game.
In reality, yes. If Shino makes it similar to how that would work in Pathfinder, yes. But also at the same time, it's kind of fun.
I mean, if you saw it off, then can it be a closer range weapon?
If Shino made it more of a attack roll cone rather than a standard attack roll, then it would be irrelevant to the current situation. That's going to the mechanical side of it, which we would have to work out off stream because that will take some time. Like writing out a contract.
Or doing a court case.
Yes.
Not if you hand wave the court case.
There's also some, basic swords. There's one exotic sword.
Oh, it's exotic sword.
You would need to identify it. Because the man doesn't know either. He picked it up one day.
He just picked up something shiny.
Also, is there a limit to how many healing sprays he has, or is it just the amount we are willing to spend to buy?
Won't go on the rules of Resident Evil for that one. So you can buy several first aid sprays.
Cool.
It's not 2 for each person.
It's an unlimited stock item.
Yeah. I won't, like I said, I won't pull the card of Resident Evil.
Well, alright. And as the quartermaster, I will make the financial decision to drop 3,000 gold to get 15 of them into our storage. We can add 1. Was that Shino?
And that was a lot of first aid sprays.
Wait, so we each add 1 first aid spray?
Yes.
Okay.
You would each be handed 1, and I would have 1, which would bring it down to 11 first aid sprays in the ship's storage for the sake of crewmates, ship injuries, etc., etc. And then if we need to replenish our own stock of them, we each would be having 1 extra on us for the sake of combat healing and etc.
He also has tools for carpentry, healing, and wheel replacement for the boat. Don't ask why.
I mean,
Are you gonna break the wheel? Hold on.
to be honest, replacing the wheel is extremely easy. In reality, all you would need is a fucking plank.
Well, it depends on where it breaks in the system, though.
Well, yeah, we can also just, if the wheel does break a certain way, we can nail a plank onto it to serve the function of wherever it broke.
But you gotta. But he's selling you a wheel.
Yeah, and how much for that fucking wheel?
1 gold.
Sounds sus.
Oh my god, my pockets are so empty now.
Is it
Entire gold.
Is it a high quality one or is it just low quality?
Low quality.
Yeah, could very easily make a replacement wheel of probably the same quality using just fucking planks.
I mean, we hired a
Perhaps
carpenter.
I could do better.
We also have a carpenter on board. Speaking of carpenter, we might actually want to buy a set of carpentry tools.
Yeah.
He does have carpentry tools on him.
Yeah, those I can actively just check the price on unless you have them listed as a different price for this man.
I don't really have a price range for him. I know some of it is expensive. I will say that if you want a full set of the tools and stuff, it's gonna be 150 gold.
A substantial amount higher than normal carpentry tools. So I'm going to assume those are basically modern carpentry tools.
Yes.
So that'd be a lot better than standard. So that basically acts as a
There's also some medical stuff as well.
There's 150 for those.
Yep.
The medical stuff we should actually generally be fine on currently for the sake of we have all the extra bullshit in storage.
Chirp. Chirp, soul. Chirp.
Chirp.
Yeah, it's
I
almost
hear
like it's
birds.
summertime and he's got a window open.
Right?
I
Summer?
didn't even hear the birds. I'm
Actually,
sorry, do you want me to mute?
No, you're
Hey,
fine.
no, so all we're asking is if we can be a part of your Mandela effect.
What?
Mandela effect?
What do you mean Mandela?
What? That's not what, like, why the hemispheres have different weather. I don't know.
No, where we could be in his dimension where every day summer.
Oh, the dimension where it's summer in the winter.
Isn't that Cali?
I mean, kind of.
No!
It's like the middle of the night and it's not even like in the 30s. It's 47 degrees right now in December.
Freezia, do you have cook supplies on you?
Let's go ahead and buy some, just like, because we kind of just hand waved it before.
So answer to that is no, you don't have active cook supplies on you. Okay.
He has cook supplies.
Are they modern ones that are going to cost a nickel and a dime?
Might cost a little arm and a leg.
I'll chip in for part of it if it's like too bad.
It's 100 gold.
No, we have the funds.
Yeah, we have the funds, but also, oof,
I'll do 50.
well, I mean, if you want, we have.
How much of the boat money do we have left then?
Yeah, we have 200,090 left for gold.
Okay, then why is 100 bad?
Because the
Only
normal cook supplies is 1 gold.
Oh, like in vanilla. You already know his like idea of what a gold is worth is different than Forgotten
Well,
Realms.
yeah, I know that, but I'll also just say it's like they are modern supplies. So they better be fucking better for this, like just as a standard.
If they are 1 gold, that's just shit.
Can I get
Ain't gonna
advantage
last
if we
long.
buy them? Do I get advantage for cooking survival rolls?
Also, like cook's utensils normally are like exactly what you need to cook while adventuring.
I'll give you a +3 to cooking because it's modern.
Okay.
So assuming the tools are modern ones, it would be basically a +3 mod. So it's actually relatively good. Yeah, that's.
You should add a roll for cooking
Okay, that's how that would
instead
work.
of survival,
Okay.
and then have a +3 for it.
As an attack or in the like the tool proficiencies?
Yeah, it'd be tool proficiency. It's
Okay.
custom.
Yeah.
And then if they have it, a standard healing kit, which is normally 5 gold.
Standard healing kit?
Yes.
Yeah, he has it.
We can pick up some better supplies for a normal price later because we currently on our ship don't even have like
He has
There is-
3 on stock.
our.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that.
That's
our,
fine. At least it works.
Yeah. Also remember to put the +3 into the misc modifier.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to.
Click here. The reason I say just buying normal
No.
healers kits is a good idea is because we don't really need an advanced sort of like surgery station currently. We don't have the space for a proper room for stuff like that.
Yeah.
So just a healer's kit where it has the basic essentials for patching up and stuff like that is going to be much more useful to us than
Yeah, he has 3 on stock. They cost 10 gold each. Which is fair.
Yeah, I'm fine with like, him being 10 gold's completely fine. That's an understandable upcharge to the standard price because he's dealing with that. I also realized I forgot to unmute the watch together.
The watch together?
I forgot to unmute it, so I wasn't hearing any of the music.
Oh.
It was just quiet and us talking. Is there anything else you feel like we need at the moment, you all? So we'd be getting a carpentry tool set, a cook's utensils, and a healer's kit.
For that sword, you said I need to identify it. That's like a skill that you need to
Right.
identify.
I mean, we could be tricky about it and say to identify the weapon, he could pay us an amount of gold because we do actually have a way to identify stuff.
Do we? Did you
Yeah, it's gold. I
identify?
took a level at
Okay.
Artificer because you're fucking
Oh, you-
useless. Yeah, we have a way to identify stuff now.
I mean, we can go the roundabout way of like
No,
of my what is it? My
Dude,
background.
your
My-
roundabout way does not provide us accurate information for this scenario.
My background says I know where to find the information.
Yes, the information. Where do I find the information? Yeah, you look at scrap and you'll cast identity.
Yeah, I think that's how that would work.
So, scrap.
I mean, is he willing to pay us back for the identify use?
What's your bargaining?
I don't know. 10 gold.
He just nods his head and gives you the 10 gold.
Cool, so just minus that from our transaction. That's about happening. We're at 250 again instead of 260. And I will ritual cast identify on the sword.
Well, it's a dragon slaying sword.
No, it's an enchantment. Okay, that's not necessarily too helpful to us.
Yeah.
Because we actively fight dragons. But unless you were actually saying, like, yeah, it's a custom, but not the standard enchantment that way of a particular folks.
You
Like,
can't use the weapon till you're level 10.
cool, and it's entirely useless to us currently then.
And I will enchant it with at least 5 properties on it.
Ah, yes, the dragon slaying sword. That is particularly good at slaying dragons. Unless we have an entire arc where we're fucking killing dragons, I don't think it'll be too helpful to us.
No, that's just the name. But I gotta put 5 properties on them.
It's
One of
something
them being
that's good
exotic.
later.
Yeah.
So he'll still have it by then, eh?
Oh yeah, we'll probably have.
But that sword, did I say how much it cost?
No.
Also,
1,000.
If it's fucking level 10, we're not gonna buy it currently, so.
I know, that's why I said he'll have it later.
Yeah, we'll probably have money later for that.
It costs 1,000 gold.
Amazing. So aside from the tools and med sprays, what do any of you have anything you wish to acquire from this individual that is of note?
No, I don't particularly want for anything besides going home.
Yeah, that's a whole argument of itself. So
Nah, the only interesting thing is useless.
Okay. You done, Scrap?
yeah. All I need, and all I need to do is hit the save changes button, and our inventory will automatically update.
Yeah, make sure you save it in your typewriter too.
Oh fuck! Would I save it in my typewriter?
He's also selling that as well.
Why would we don't need a typewriter?
I could use a typewriter,
You-
but I'm
you-
all the way down here.
I mean,
We sent a guy to get you.
Yeah, Sauron
Yeah.
actively said, "Hey, Nick, go get the captain."
Nick
he
never
did.
knocked on my door.
And he did. Just never responded back.
Psycho
I
just
was
waiting for Sheena to
sulking.
move the token.
Is there anything
I-
you want, Psycho?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Machine gun.
Yeah.
I want a gun.
Okay. How much personal funds do you have?
I want a gun.
He just looks at you, don't say anything.
I'm sorry. Let me speak in your common tongue. What are you buying? What are you selling?
Doesn't say anything.
That's what I thought. Where's the gun?
He doesn't say anything.
How much money do you have on you, Psycho?
$2 grand.
Right.
2 grand? Yeah. There it is.
He hands you a Derringer.
Why the fuck would I want this shit?
Fits your overcompensation in other areas.
I don't know if that was in character or out character, but that hurt.
Just like a Derringer. It only minorly hurt, but mostly to your ego.
And the Derringer only costs 500 gold.
I kind of want it now, but at the same time, I really don't.
I mean, it'd be a useful little feature to have like hidden.
Fuck it, I'll buy the Derringer.
Granted, the only other issue is it would actually take very small shells that have to be like specifically made once we actually get
Something
the-
that Scrap can fucking make.
I mean, once we have a equipment to do so, yeah, but unless you're just saying I can make said shells for these stuff, so we don't actually have to worry about that.
I would have to make you do rolls until you perfect it.
But I'll pay the 500 for the Derringer.
Alright. You obtain the Derringer.
There you go, now you can hide something in your pants to actually show a bulge down there.
There's a
Yeah,
bulge, damn it!
God damn.
Surprise, I took the vicious mockery cantrip.
The one cantrip I can't counter.
It does triple the damage on Xavier.
My ego, no.
Alright, if that's all, come back anytime.
You come here!
And with that, he goes
Yeah,
through the
if it's-
portal.
For being honest, he kind of comes here. We don't really go to him.
You come to us! We don't come to you, you just happen!
I mean, I might have traded him some of your news, but that's beside the point.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I should probably mute when I do that. Sorry.
I always love it when he appears.
I don't, it doesn't make sense.
Back to the crow's nest.
Not supposed to. Alright. So you guys got some good supplies. That was day 1. Day 2 is right around the corner. Wherever you guys want to go, feel free to.
Can I go home?
You are home.
Like actual home? Can I go home?
This is home.
Gino, I've been locked in your basement. This isn't in
Okay,
character. Let me
man.
go
You
home.
were born and raised on this ship. What are you talking about?
Raised on this ship. We raised each other.
In west of the seas, born and raised.
You still don't know how to drive a fucking ship.
Yar,
No, no.
Philadelphia.
On the catacombs where I spent most of my days.
Another encounter has appeared.
What ones? That's so random. This encounter. That's so Raven.
No.
Also, I will say Scrap is keeping an eye out from the crow's nest.
Okay. Trying not to kill y'all before day 4.
Oh god.
Breezy is practicing the shield.
Xavier's playing with his gun.
You mean by the wheel?
Yes.
Playing with his gun by the wheel?
He's shooting apples off the top of Nick's head.
Alright, Nick, just hold very still.
It's just a bad piece like the Derringer going pew 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew. Oh, hold on,
Um,
the safety's on. Bang! Oh, shit!
Rip Nick.
So, this encounter is a little bit weird. Because I can't explain it properly.
Succubus.
I wish.
You know, if an
Damn
encounter you
it.
can't explain it's in the list, normally you don't do the encounter because it makes no fucking sense.
No, it does make sense if it's a fish.
Like that time I didn't let the sewer monster kill you all.
So, a really big wave started to approach you guys, and from the side of the ship, you notice something rather weird. Or rather cool, depending how you guys feel.
It's a whale.
Trying to make it big, but it's not.
That's the size of it.
Is it really?
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
a gargantuan, not gargantuan, a huge. No, gargantuan.
Dog needs out. Wireless headphones.
No, what I was
dead,
saying
so
is
take
I
your
was trying to
headphones
make
off.
the token bigger, but it won't let me.
Mhm.
Weird.
The tokens are not necessarily the most accurate to the actual size of creatures. Rocks is a good example because rocks are. It shows the actual main body size, but if you were to actually look at a rock, its wingspan would be fucking massive. It's
True.
irrelevant currently, but
So, it was just a majestic moment. Nothing too serious. Uh, let's see. Let me open up my thing again. The 100 random encounter. Nothing seems to happen on day 3. One moment while I look at my music.
Is this foreshadowing?
Perhaps. Alright. I think Xenon's headset's dead? Is that what she said?
no.
Yeah, her wireless headset's dead and she had to go let the dogs out.
Okay. Then I shall wait till she gets back.
I'm
It's too
back.
bad. It's too
No.
bad
Quick,
Sega
let's talk
died.
shit. I mean, what?
That's good for boss music. That one will work.
At least we'll have a lot of downtime when we get to the other port because it's a actual ship port with a fucking other bullshit in it.
Okay, Scrap, you're up there.
Yeah.
Make me a investigaciones.
Investigation.
Or what the
was-
fuck was it called? The
Perception?
perception, sorry. There's a lot. There's a lot of rolls.
I was performance. That was not the right one. Just -1 from that.
-1.
Yeah, my perception's a +4.
Oh. You might want to clean your goggles. Who else is on the ship? Sordon. All three of you are on the ship? Like on top?
Yeah. Sordon's just over the side here.
Okay. You know what? Give me a perception check as well. Roll that perception. Mighty water.
I think most of us are
Thinking about that
focused.
whale.
What did you say, Shrimp?
I was gonna say, I think most of us would be like are focused ahead.
Yeah.
Soren's focused on fishing or something or sailing.
I'm over here.
If that's the case, why is Xavier sailing?
I think Xavier's just up there.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I look cool.
Get off the fucking wheel.
Fuck you, God.
Nick there to be
No.
taking care of him.
That's what Nick said. That's what
Yeah.
Nick said. Get the fuck off the wheel. If you don't know
Fuck
how to
you,
drive it,
God.
get off. That's what Nick said. If you don't know how to drive it, get off of it.
The secondary
Nick, I'm
sailmaster.
Nick, I'm showing you how to do it. Now, you see this little thingy right here? It's called a wheel. And you turn it.
Xavier.
I don't know which direction you turn it, but you turn it.
Xavier, I've been doing this since you were born.
Wait, Nick is like a child, isn't he?
Well, I think he's like an adult dude. I think he's being facetious.
Okay.
How old do you think I am?
Not to
Xavier.
mention, he doesn't know that Xavier is a fucking vampire.
Yeah.
How old do you think I look?
He's just a pasty human.
Just a pasty white boy busting it down sexual stuff.
Exactly.
What?
How old do you think I look?
You look about 18.
Centuries.
You hear
Anywho,
that, honey? I'm still younger than you, motherfucker!
Shut up and let him
Anywho.
drive.
get off the fucking wheel.
So, according to the crew, this is actually a One Piece situation where we've not only put the most incompetent person as the captain, but also the most young, childlike person.
No, remember, he is only the captain of convenience.
Yeah, but
Yes,
also
the
in
name
the
of the ship.
contract, he's officially the captain
God
now.
damn it.
Again, the captain can be like voted out and changed at any point, technically.
So you hear an arrow shoot on the top of your boat on the ship.
An arrow? We're in the
Yeah.
middle of the fucking ocean. Who's shooting at us?
Or a note attached.
No.
We're under attack then.
I hear it
Yeah,
from up on the
from where?
coast. Or is it heard from like down below by the people on deck?
No, the arrow shot on top of the deck. It landed over here. And right from around the right side of the ship, there seems to be a miniature sized ship. And on the left side, there's also another miniature sized ship. And it looks like that one came from the arrow came from that ship.
Wait, we under attack now?
So being the
flank?
closest I would
No one's
see it
seeing?
first, right?
Let me switch you guys over to the next map. And for
Oh,
some
you made it a
reason,
token.
it's pitch black on my end.
Because dynamic lighting is on. Just put an eye in the corner. It has daylight mode on.
As daylight mode. Okay.
What daylight mode on?
Huh. It appears we're under attack. Alright, everyone, battle stations. Let's get this shit over with and kill everyone.
Don't sound too excited.
Right.
We go through this song and dance every other day. We need a break.
Wait, Shrimp, did you put lights on the ship?
Yeah, in case
would
it was
be.
nighttime, I put lights in the areas where you would actually have lights on the ship. I also
Oh,
moved the cannon to a place where it actually makes fucking sense.
yeah, I noticed that. Are you gonna put a fucking like a mermaid statue up front too? While you at it?
No, obviously a
would-
goat statue's gonna go there.
Yeah, that would
Because
also
we're the goats,
require-
motherfucker.
cringe.
Sure, that
That
was
would
the joke I
also
was making.
require us to actively be at a port in which we could upgrade our ship.
Got some banger ass music.
Yeah, should we elaborate on how the other boats got to this position, Cheeto? Or we're just
Go
gonna-
ahead, elaborate them.
Without anyone noticing.
Yeah, I was assuming they basically just fucking rammed us. So I just put them like this because I thought you were gonna, flavor them hitting us to be able to board.
Yeah, sorry, my brain turned into mush for a sec.
Oh yes, make this encounter forward. Alright, I'm going to entirely fuck it.
I'm sorry, would you like to describe of what's happening while I try to collect my thoughts?
Yeah, that was... I think the main point that Cheeto was missing is the small boats rammed into us to board.
Okay.
Because they're pirates. And we were told, hey, pirates.
Do we get a reaction or?
No,
I
you didn't
think-
see them coming.
Yeah, we
Okay.
failed our perceptions.
Wait, I never perceived anything.
I mean, you were having a conversation with Nick, and I was practicing the shield.
Actually, yeah.
Apparently, I was just blind.
I just,
You were looking on the other side of the ship.
His goggles were kind of dusty.
Alright, I'm going to assume it's initiative time.
Yes, it is initiative time.
Hiya.
He know. Wait, why is the enemy still on my roll? What?
Oh, see, we did-
Skeleton Jaro in common?
Hold on, let me go over here and clean out the order for.
Damn, Xenon.
Too bad I'm going to use it to cast mage armor.
Actually, I'm gonna clear it out and I'll just right click and add everyone to the turnover so it'll disappear for the moment. Do not be alarmed.
No, I'm gone. I'm alone.
It's still on there from the last map because she never forgot to clear it.
Thought I cleared it. I guess not. Oh yeah, that's right, because Roll20 was acting a fool.
And then here, so you get to be thrown into the abyss.
Captain. Oh, Captain sucks ass. There's two first mates. I'll do the one with the captain first. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. There's two captains, so I gotta make an initiative for that one. Yep. Two boats with two captains. Alright, so this boat over here took their initiative. I gotta do the captains on the top boat. And that captain also sucks ass. Holy shit.
For your speed's sake, do you want me to control Uriel? Because it would be in this combat.
Control what?
Siren,
Siren.
Uriel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I already have 4 tabs open. I can barely see.
Gino's losing it.
Alright, Frisia.
Okay. I cast Mage Armor,
Okay.
and then I remember correctly, I can't like do a level 1 spell, then the like quick casting cantrip.
I mean, no, you can.
I can.
Yeah, it's just if you cast a level spell, you cannot cast another level spell.
Oh. Okay. I won't quick cast that. I'm just gonna cast Mage Armor. And then let me see where I want to stand. Might move back. Nowhere here. Nowhere on the ship is gonna be out of anybody's range though.
I mean, moving to over there or up onto the race car would work.
Can I use the cannon? Like, do I have the ability? Is it easy enough to turn the cannon?
Please do not fire the cannon towards our own ship.
No, I'm gonna like turn. The cannon has enough range to where if I turn it.
I'll take a whole action to turn it.
Yeah, also Zeta, please, if the firing arc covers a part of our own ship,
Okay,
it's not that
fine.
I'm saying I don't
What's your role
trust
in that one?
but
Fine. I'll take cover by the cannon, but I won't.
Why'd you run away from the party?
Or I don't know where can I go then? Because like there's guy. I guess I'll just stay where I am then.
I just put randomly on the map. It's a big count snuck up on us, so that's why we're scattered.
I'll just stay
Remember-
where I am then and like brace. Is it free action to brace yourself or not? Because I have my shield in my hand then. Because of what we were doing.
No, it's Pathfinder 2 where you actually have to actively prepare your shield each round. If
Well, I
you
mean,
just have
like,
a shield.
I usually don't have it equipped because.
Well, yeah, I think it is just a.
Do I have shield proficiency yet or not?
I think getting a proficiency takes like a month.
Okay.
With standard rules.
Or then maybe with the extra action, then I just put away my shield then because I need to be able to cast soon.
I mean, if you just have, you could, actually, if you just have the shield in your hand, you should be fine.
I
don't
can't
think-
warcast unless I have the like shield proficiency, can I? Or
That is, no, yeah, that is correct. If you don't have the proficiency, it won't really be too terribly helpful.
so I put put the shield away and then that's my turn.
Let's go to her then the siren.
Yeah, so they rolled decently.
Yep.
I think for the most part, Uriel's just gonna hold their action to stab someone if they get close.
Okay. Now let's go with the first mate then, which is this guy. Want to do a quick that. Okay. First, the guy is going to go up to the siren and be like, "Yar!"
Normal. Oh,
That indeed hits. Not bad.
actually, the attack doesn't really do much, but they do take 6 damage from their held action.
I gotta go grab dinner. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That was
What's the sound?
Is it a saving throw, right?
No, there's no secondary effect that actually affect him.
Oh, okay. He's got to do some slashes. How much HP did we give her?
It's a decent amount. Yeah, she has 38 health.
Okay. First attack hits, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, her AC is 14.
6, and then his next attack. Attack of opportunity?
Multi also technically no, because their reaction would have been burned for the
Oh, because of the reaction?
E.
Oh, then never mind then. Alright. Okay. The next mate. Yar! That's all he can do. The wizard!
I is back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. You telling me that the fucking pirate wizard has these many spells?
Yeah, which is why I say, hey, spellcasters are a danger.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
have them cast any spell, they will be priority number fucking uno.
Okay.
Also,
Wow.
you get my initiative.
So most of their spells are kind of meh. They're good. They can hurt.
Yeah. One moment while I do some scaling. Yeah. So the wizard is going to attack Frisia.
Okay.
She's gonna stay on the ship. Ray of Frost.
That one.
It's 60 feet.
60 feet. Is that? And then I'm within 60 feet.
Yeah,
Yes, you are.
25.
What does Ray of Frost do?
I will show you the description.
It was I'll show you there.
I hope audio was working for the stream.
Did I hit your AC though?
Yeah, it's my AC.
Okay. Let me roll for the damage. 1 cold damage.
Welcome. 2 spells.
And your speed is reduced.
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna move it probably much anyway.
Okay. She still has her movement, so she will move.
I thought of it after my turn, but I should have moved to like the side of the deck of our own ship, like the side of our ship to like hide or something.
Yeah, cover is an important factor.
Because I didn't want to go too
Xavier.
close to the cannon
You're
because I didn't
shipping
want
my
it to
team,
explode.
by the way.
Oh,
It
you
didn't put
didn't,
my.
you didn't re-put your thing
It
in.
didn't put you in?
Right. You had to
Wait.
manually re-put your own thing in.
What
Oh,
was
you
your
can
number?
do it. I thought that would be 12.
Yeah, you can manually put it in. And then, so, yeah,
Soda.
yeah, soda.
I even said, hey, I need to clear the thing because she forgot to clear it on the last map, so
Or
mean,
he
I
just
didn't
thought that you
forget it.
guys put the
Yeah, I
numbers
thought you
back
guys
in.
were doing it. I didn't know we could change it.
anyway, it's your turn.
Yeah, so I don't go 15.
I
Damn
think
it.
we're firmly wedged, so worrying about the wheel currently isn't the most important.
I know, I was leaving. Yeah, so I'm gonna run over here. And. Where's my shit gone? Bonus action, dancing sword. Where's
Okay.
dancing sword? There. On this guy in front of me on the boat. Never
That will
mind.
miss.
And frostbite.
Okay.
Is it
Well-
DC save?
I guess I shall give you guys.
It is a con save.
Yeah.
So if they don't have a direct con save on their sheet, it's just clicking con.
Wait, isn't Sea Legs part of that though? For the pirate first mate?
Wait, seal it?
That would affect something else. Also, that's Dex saves, Shigo.
It doesn't say Dex save. It just says first mate has advantage on ability checks and saving throws to resist being knocked back prone.
Yeah, knocked prone. That's not knocking you prone.
True.
That entirely irrelevant to the current situation.
Yep. So I gotta make a con save. Con save!
Damn it.
Okay. I still take the 2 damage.
Wait, you do?
Do I? Or no?
Cantrip. Cantrips are save or side.
Save aside, right. Now it's Xavier's turn.
Psycho?
Psycho, you're not talking. You're just moving.
God damn it!
Did you tap mute your mic or something?
Yeah.
Been saying so this entire time.
Yes. We're going to ignore all that and keep my dignity intact. All right. Xavier's gonna go 15 feet forward. And then he's going to throw his blades at this guy right here.
Okay.
Not an advantage. I don't know why it was an advantage.
Well, the 11 still misses.
Damn it. Bonus attack. 16.
That will hit his AC.
All right. And if it meets, it beats. Wait, no.
No, this
Damn
is
it.
Tino's game.
Fuck
This is
you
not
and your
stand-up
non.
game.
Fuck you and your non D&D bullshit. 20,
It is technically a
25.
normal rule in D&D.
30. Okay.
Why are you running?
He's a rogue.
Because I'm rogue and I'm squishy. And I'm ending my turn.
Crap.
Move onto the ladder and begin sliding.
Oh, you're sliding down the ladder.
Flavoring my dash action. The crow's 100 feet, 120 feet up, so I'm moving 60 feet downward on the ladder. Using my action to dash, so I'm about 60 feet up now.
Okay.
'Cause the only problem with being up in the fucking crow's nest when combat is happening is, you know, getting down from the crow's nest as combat is happening.
You could stay up there and just start shooting shit.
I don't want to be shooting at disadvantage.
True.
There, move the... We'll just remember them 60 feet up. But as I am sliding down, a large noise will come from below deck. Because guess what? Bursting from fucking below deck.
Are you
Horse.
summoning? Yeah, I do. You were summoning the horse.
No. I'm using the mental link between me and the horse to say, hey, come up to the deck.
The horse was already summoned.
Same time, because I could do it once per day. And I haven't would have resummoned it in the process of us just traveling. So it's just been below deck.
The mascot.
Well, yes/no. I'm mostly summoning it for the fucking movement speed that it could give me when I get onto it.
Is that will be it on your turn?
Yep. Because I'm assuming it would take all of its movement to get up to the deck. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. Pirate captain from the right side, or the top side, I should say. I mean, technically yeah, he is right here. He's on the pole, and he's going to shoot Sordon with a hand crossbow.
I had to see him try.
It misses.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it for that guy, because he can't do anything else. As far as the captain goes over here, he's got to get over to the crossbow turret, and he's going to start loading a big ass harpoon. Siren's turn.
Well, they are engaged in fisticuff combat.
Yes. No.
Understandable. They have very low strength. A trident is a strength weapon.
Yes, I know. You try your best. But in the end, it didn't even matter. Frisia.
Okay, how tall are their ship? Because you said these are like small ships.
Small ships, but they're tall enough to like be leveled with
Like
your
the
guys'
whole,
ship.
how many feet above the water is it?
I don't know how to describe that in
Question
meters.
mark?
If I cast Shatter it at like an angle where like about like 10 feet above, or like trying to get the guy with the crossbow, but also like trying to get the whole of the ship, would it go like, could I like sink the ship?
So you're trying to put it right here?
Yeah.
You're trying to damage the apparatus that is mounted there and the ship. Keep in mind, vehicles have a lot of health.
Oh, okay. Though if I like
Well, if
just
you
cast
use-
Shatter on him, would I break the crossbow at least?
I mean, dropping Shadow on it will do damage as well, which is good.
Yeah, you can try to do a lot of damage, but keep in mind, this is a weapon that has some significant amount of durability.
Okay, I won't do that then. Let's see. I'm gonna go. Wait, oops, wrong. Like, I'm gonna like get kind of like on the edge of our ship. So like
Okay.
I'm standing on the side, so like the guys that are on the ship will have a harder time hitting me.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna cast. Let's see, which one do I want to cast then? I'll just double firebolt the guy at the crossbow then. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure I can hit from that distance, right? Yeah, I can definitely hit from that distance. Okay, let me go to the firebolt 1.
Oh my god.
Okay, then. Can I do it right? Where's my damage? There it is. Okay.
Oh, whole 11 damage.
11 damage. I mean, for a cantrip.
You said you were gonna double firebolt, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast again. Firebolt again. Oh, I didn't do it that way. I clicked it once, but it.
Sometimes double
Okay.
clicking happens. Maybe the 24.
Yeah.
It still hits.
Why? Oh, you're leaning off.
Oh, wait, why did it
One
this?
damage.
Okay, I did 12 damage to the guy.
Primary
Oh, what?
suggestions that hide behind the banister of the ship.
Am I in a, like, where would that be?
It's the railing.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying hanging off as he's loading a fucking harpoon might be a bad idea.
Okay, I don't think I used my full thing, so I'll just go ahead and bunker down on by the
It's
banister.
gonna be half your movement because you got hit with the frost.
Oh, half?
Yeah, your
I
movement
don't.
is
How
minus.
much did I move then before? Like I was like
No.
just like right here-ish, right? Or here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least 15 to be able to move.
I mean, I was
Maybe
kind of
just
like
get-
there anyway. Like I just kind of
Yeah.
like dragged it to the side of the ship before.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so yeah, I hunker down behind the banister. Or is that an extra action though? How does that work? Or is that a free action to hunker down?
I mean, just lowering your body isn't, I don't think, an action or anything. It's just.
Okay.
Oh, whoops! I forgot to put a pirate in. It's this one.
Okay, so yeah, I hide behind the banister and that's my turn.
Oh well, I'll get rid of her.
Get rid of that guy.
All right. First mate, he's going to do the swings on the siren.
And he's going to miss because he's bad. My statement stands. He's going to miss.
He is going to do it again. Eight damage.
Are they gonna choose the strength save on, or are they just gonna do damage?
What does that do?
It would basically knock the trident out of their hand.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. I think it's a strength check on you, right?
Saving throw. Have no strength, so it'd be this.
Oh,
So they continue to hold the trident.
nice. Alright. This mate is going to start trying to unlock the bottom. So he's right here. So he's gonna try to start unlocking it. And getting ready to steal the loot.
Fuck.
Just like, yeah, good luck with taking all the pounds and pounds of metal that we've got under there.
I just will laugh. Cause that's a one-way down.
Yeah. Just it's a drop. That's for like lowering cargo in.
Yeah,
The
but
only way for
he
that
doesn't
guy to
know
come
it.
back up is the fucking door.
What do you mean he doesn't know it?
He doesn't know that.
You guys just kind of like assaulting
He sees a hatch.
I mean, typically that type of thing on a pirate ship,
Is
though,
that no crane?
usually like does just open up into the bottom instead of like having stairs.
Yeah. I mean, also at the same. I mean, whatever. They're on the small ships. They
Yeah. Also, hello, Silver.
Oh.
I hope you're feeling well.
I hope you
Hello.
feel better.
Wizard. Go shoot at Xavier.
Is he?
Yeah. I gotta see something real quick.
Is he?
Yeah. These are wonky. Okay. Obviously, I don't think Witch Bolt is even a fucking thing.
It
Is it?
is
There
a
ain't no-
thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Have
it
Witch
is a
Bolt.
thing, but there ain't no fucking tree around, so we can't use it.
for most
That-
materials, just don't fucking worry about them.
Yeah, we haven't
A
been
lot of
worrying
them are
about casting
asinine
material.
bullshit.
I don't know if you noticed. Most of us have items that allow us to forego materials, with the exception of monetary value.
Yeah. Basically, as long as they have a casting focus, materials are completely irrelevant.
Okay.
Aside from ones like, I think 10 GP or higher.
Yeah, anything that has a monetary value get thrown out the. Anything besides monetary value items, don't require components.
Yeah,
If you have a spell casting focus.
Basically, you don't have to worry about batshit and sulfur if you want to cast Fireball, as long as you have your arcane focus on you.
All right. So
Also, you're
stone-
using fucking Witch Bolt on it?
I mean, I could.
I mean, if they do, they're locked into fucking Xavier.
Instead, mage armor.
Ah.
Yeah. Smart.
On me, thank you.
No, on
I
himself.
think
the
actually that
fuck?
would lower, or no, you're a dex base, aren't you? So actually it would higher your thing, I
It
think.
would hire. It would hire my thing. Come on, Shino. Give me mage armor.
No,
See what happens.
we cast mage armor on himself, sword on.
It is a range touch. Huh.
Mage armor only gives me +3.
I'm sorry, Psycho.
Sorry, Silver, that you're feeling that. I'm sorry.
I had to make sure I do a redeem properly, you know, for one.
I should make one for Sako. Damn.
Sword on.
Sauron is gonna go up to this guy,
Yeah?
and he's gonna attack him with the
Yeah.
sword.
On.
Yeah. Yeah.
5 whole damage. But remember, there's a dancing sword. It's just a
No.
prank. It's just a prank.
Just a prank, bro.
It's just a ring, bro. Xavier. Oh my god, really, Silver? Like jump scares?
Oh,
Redeem jump scares while in combat.
last night, right before you were gonna end Soul, I was gonna use 50 bits to jump scare you, but you ended right before I was gonna do it. Like on that part where you were debating whether or not you were gonna keep going. I was like, okay, as soon as he gets back into the game, I'm gonna do it.
Oh no, it wasn't like debating. It was like, do I risk like
It's like
losing
the
unknown
bench
progress?
itself on Discord.
Psycho,
I did mute myself on Discord again. God damn it.
it's your turn.
I know. I was talking.
To yourself.
As always. Anyway. Xavier is going to go 5 feet this way. What's the distance on that, actually? I'm pretty sure it's within distance, just in case. Alright, he is going to cast Throwing Blade.
Are we just gonna ignore the lockpicking guy?
Yes,
Let him jump
Did.
down.
And you miss.
that's fine.
I think we did all agree that it is like a 10-foot drop to get there.
Second attack will
10
go
foot
against this
one
guy.
way.
That will also miss.
And I am going to sit here and take it because my rolls are not good today.
Scrap. I feel so sorry for you, Psycho. You rolled
First-
2 8s.
First things first, the mental command would go through of the horse movement.
Yep.
So it would move. Oh, hey. Silver threw bits at me. Is this there that I measured?
Yeah, you measured right there.
We'll just move them there for the sake of easily be moving 30 feet. And then Scrap will fucking jump off the mast.
Or the ladder.
Yes, 60 feet up. Now you might all be thinking, won't I take fall damage?
I mean, I don't even know if you have nerves in your legs.
I mean, yeah, fair point, but also at the same time, I still take damage. So, I will use my reaction to cast Featherfall.
Okay. You are now on the horse.
That's right, I jumped off the mast to Featherfall onto the horse because fuck you, style points. And then I'm gonna use my action to shoot the fucker right here.
Okay. Let's see it.
Abracadabra.
Alakazam, I'll send you to the mortal plane.
Just remember, 50 cal kills more than the soul. Oh,
Oh, he's still alive.
that's 3 off for my max.
He's at 12 HP because of that.
Fucking dude jumps for the mast and lands. Abracadabra.
No sound effects play for it though.
Okay. The
Thank you,
captain was
Silver.
Sordon, unless you have something else.
Yes. So that was 30 feet of its movement. So it's going to move the other 30 to there.
Oh yeah, that's
Now
right.
there's a man on fucking horseback on the ship shooting a rifle.
That is all right, Silver. You go ahead and get yourself some rest.
I just realized the cap fucking Xavier's always the one to notice Scrap doing fucking terrifying things.
I think that's why you guys are friends.
I'm so upset because no one else knows how fucking terrifying you are.
I mean, everyone else witnessed the Swahagi being fucking dusted.
Okay, so the guy with Sordon, the captain, he's going to do the slashy slashes.
You think?
Does that miss?
Yeah, it misses.
He's gonna attempt it again. Once again, he fucking fails.
I
The
see you think.
captain, the captain that's unloading a fucking harpoon. And now it's ready to cock and rock and ready to fire.
Yeah.
Now then, eeny,
so-
meeny, miny, mo.
He can
Catch
also be
a
a
D20
dumb-
by the toe.
Yeah, he could also be a dumbass and just shoot forward at Uriel and hope to God he doesn't beat his fucking crewmates.
I could. He could.
That would be funny. That'd
He
also
does,
be fucking
there isn't
hilarious.
a roll for it, so I'm assuming a harpoon is like a +7, right? To the roll?
But
Maybe his like dex, probably.
it would
It's
probably just be flat dex because it's a mounted weapon.
Because
Oh,
then
they
the damage
actually-
is the thing that would be buffed.
Yeah, I'd imagine like a higher damage to it, like a D12 or something to not immediately fucking kill us, or 2D10 flat because it's a siege weapon, and adding your dex modifier to it really would make a lot of sense because it's a mounted weapon. Same with cannons, it would kind of be like a flat amount, not a flat amount, but a flat set. You get the point I'm saying.
So I'll just roll a flat D20. Okay, damn.
Or it'd
Well-
be his dex modifier.
Yeah, D20 plus dex for that.
D20 what dex? Okay.
I was saying like it wouldn't add his prof to it because it's like a mounted weapon.
Alright. A lot of variety. There's also a big ass horse that just appeared.
Yeah, totally could shoot at the horse.
Alright, since you guys are basically in the range besides Sordon, I'll roll a D4. Make it fair. 1,
Oh,
2, 3, 4. Xavier.
no, can't make that joke on Twitch.
Are you ready
Now I
to be
wanna
penetrated?
know.
Shino, you can't even if you wanted to.
That's a 17.
A 17 misses.
That's
I just looked at your AC, you scumbag. You had 15.
Oh,
you had
shield.
15 AC.
You have shield.
You
No.
cast shields?
Shield is cast on self, right?
Yes, but I don't have
Okay,
shield.
never
But I'm
mind.
going to cast shield.
You gotta
have
cast
shield.
shield now?
No, I'm joking.
Okay. So that harpoon is going straight to you. Oh boy. D12 damage. 2 damage!
I didn't say 2d10 would make more sense.
It 2 5 damage.
Wait, what?
So-
That
two-
one
two-
time.
2 and the 3 is 5.
Oh, okay.
Just
Save
like use your
For the
ribs.
next attack. We'll just sort it out for the next one.
Yeah, next attack.
So, he was shot by a mounted harpoon.
Alright, it's the siren's turn.
Oh. Oh.
Wait, no. 2 points off. Brizia.
Okay. Okay, since those two people didn't like move their positions. Thing is, I hope there's not gonna be like a secondary boss, but since this was a random encounter, it might not be.
Oh no, this isn't a random encounter.
Oh, okay.
This is supposed to happen.
Okay. Hopefully
Oh,
there's
wow.
not a boss.
I have no idea why Psycho's a cat.
There's totally gonna be a boss.
There is no boss.
Okay.
This is it right here.
Okay, since
This is
it's-
an adequately hard enough encounter as it is.
Oh yeah, it's just I didn't
Is
want to
it?
waste shatter on 2 targets. Especially since it's like a careful casting shatter.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
just to
certainly isn't
clarify for everyone, this is the only fight that you're going to have for now.
Okay, I can only get the 2 of them. So the captain and like their mage, then
Okay.
I'm gonna cast shatter. What happens as an attack?
On the boat.
I have kept a careful casting. I'm gonna waste 2, well not waste, but spend 2 sorcerer points to careful cast it, so it doesn't damage our boat, but it does damage their boat because I can choose what targets it's hitting. Okay, let me cast. Oh,
It's a
wrong
20.
way.
No, it's a 10-foot radius, yeah?
Did it not submit? But I wanted it to submit. Okay. Sec, because I clicked it wrong.
It's probably also asking you for spell level.
Yeah, it's
She's
asking spell
casting it
level.
right here.
Click submit. Okay,
So that way it hits both of them.
yeah. Just do that. Oh, no. There. So they gotta roll get a 13 con save.
Yep. We'll
Also,
start with the wizard.
for this game, right, we don't all have actual reactives of the characters. Psycho is not a cat in this one.
Nope.
I forgot to change my reactive.
The captain. He saves. But the wizard doesn't.
Oh, I'll need to fix how I have my spell set, because I click submit and it doesn't like do it. So, okay, so what was the damage? Is
3d8.
3d8. Okay.
Also, yes, Psycho is a gay vampire and also muted.
11 damage to the wizard and
5 to 6, depending on if you want to round
Yeah.
up or down.
um, 6 on. We'll say 6 on the captain.
Okay, and then I cycle a first level spell into sorcerer points.
Okay.
You tap your lands to summon a
Yeah.
1/1 token.
Yeah.
You have a bonus action?
My bonus action is turning the level 1 spell slot into sorcerer points so I can cast twice next turn.
Okay. Do you want to move?
I mean, like, I'm like kind of hidden on the thing, unless I like move back. I guess I can move back.
It's totally up to you.
I'm no longer half speeded.
Well, only speed reduced by 10, not half speed.
Oh, 10, okay. Well, I'm no longer that, but I don't want to stand too close to the cannon in case, like, fire comes at me.
We'd actively, unless we're planning on shooting it, actively store the powder away from the cannon. Why think
Okay.
the cannonballs are over there?
Okay, then
Again,
I'll...
you have someone who comes from the apocalypse and knows how to manage stuff.
Can I hide behind the cannon, then?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna hide behind the cannon. There. That's my turn.
Okay, Where's cover?
It's going to attack the siren.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, and it fucking failed. Do it again. It fucking failed.
Oh. I watched that rotated at 17 for a moment.
Okay, it's the one next to Xavier. Yarr. What the fuck you doing? Give me your loot now. Slash. And he's muted again.
No, because he's like away now.
Wait, is he?
Dude, say BRB.
In chat.
The damage and all apply it to his token.
Yep. It's the first attack, the second attack. That one fails. Oof.
I feel like Psycho should invest in the tough feat. He is exceedingly squishy.
I think it's more just because he doesn't like hide properly despite being squishy.
Yeah. I mean, when we get to the other round, I believe it's also going to swap subclasses. And the subclass swap will most certainly aid him in doing rogue shit. I see you move the wizard.
Yes, and it's going to target you. Hey, do you like the sea?
What is it targeting me with?
Fog.
Okay. Grab. Paste it. Okay, what is it? Oh god, 24 radius is just centered on me?
Yeah, it's around you. So it's like it's in the circle. If I'm not mistaken, it says sphere, so it's around the circle.
Yes. Centered on a point within range. Which, unlike darkness and other ones, it cannot be bound to a person. Where's my fucking Klingon?
So I'm assuming with the fog, you can't see like dark sense.
It would temporarily blind me in that area, yes.
Okay.
But also at the same time, that is a two-way blind area, which means no one can fucking see it.
No, but the wizard know exactly where they were targeting, so you may or may not be still inside of there. Who knows? Sword on.
Hello.
That is the area of the fog.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna slash a bitch.
You are going to slash a bitch. I mean,
That hovered over the one.
it's not bad.
Is he alive still?
Yeah, they got a lot of health.
Ah. Then you can say hi to the dancing sword. Wait, what?
12
Why
doesn't
did you
hit.
come out?
Did a double click.
Yeah, you double clicked. Now we gotta wait for Xavier.
So,
How's that airline food?
pretty fucking good, I heard.
Only if you fly a non-American plane. Or pay a fuck ton on an American plane.
I never had airline food.
I had it on Singapore Air. And it was good. Because it was going to Korea from the US, and so there was Korean and US options, and so I picked the Korean option. And it was Korean barbecue meat. Bulgogi. there was multiple meals, and so like one of the like layover things or whatever, or not layover, but like some of the other passengers were going to like some Middle Eastern country, and so there was also like curry. Because it was such a long flight, there was multiple meals, so I got bulgogi and curry. It was a nice set of meals.
That does sound nice.
Psycho.
What's the? There's another. Oh, it's in the non-player chat. Okay. I mean, if I can just see the Urog knitting, but the Urog is so big, it would be like knitting with like steel cables or something.
Why
You
is
guys
Grandma
hear
smoking
shrimp?
a bong?
I can't hear shrimp.
No, I just wasn't saying anything.
Okay. Because your reactive was reacting, and I'm like, I can't hear shrimp.
Yeah, it does that because Discord slightly picks up the sound for a moment, but nothing audible. But hey, at least my current one's gift.
Oh.
Could do a heck of nom 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 nom.
Hamana.
Yeah, it's better than Cheetahs.
Shut up.
Man over here affording a fucking full ass 2D model, but his reactor is still fucking shit.
Does he have the moving reactive now, or is it just the?
No, I don't have the moving.
Okay. I think it's better just to have the still one.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least for his, mine is fitting between.
Oh yeah,
the two.
because yours is the same, is like properly set up. He would have to like take a screenshot, or not a screenshot, but a still image of his like GIF.
Uh-huh.
for
I
it to
mean,
work.
Psycho cut the whole lower half of my body to just make it just the torso and the head.
Oh, did Psycho make this reactive for you?
Yeah. Well, 2 weeks ago when I asked him about it, so that way it doesn't show the full body,
Yeah.
and that's what I use for D&D and Terraria. Cause, yes,
I drew Xavier upset about the Derringer. I'm not upset, but inspecting it.
now I definitely gotta see it. Xavier expecting the little pea shooter.
Well, because me and Psycho have discussed what Xavier looks like before.
Hmm.
I just haven't like done any proper drawings yet because the hairstyle is kind of hard for me.
What did I miss?
A lot.
Literally everything.
You're almost dead.
Yeah, you
God
can-
damn it.
everyone has a med spray on them.
I have a med spray?
Yes.
You have
Also, there's a fog cloud.
Okay. Is it my turn?
yeah.
Yes.
I'm so
That's why we're
sorry to
sitting
keep everyone
here.
waiting. I'm so sorry. Xavier is going to regular attack, psychic attack this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, that would work. That'll do it.
Dealing 6 psychic damage, and then bonus action psychic attack this guy.
Okay.
Side note, we should probably keep one alive for questioning.
What was that? I can't hear you. I'm too busy stabbing.
That will hit.
Oh, so 4 psychic damage plus 6
So-
more psychic damage to 6 plus psychic
And in
so
total.
10 in total, yes. And that'll be his turn.
Scrap.
Yes.
You're blind.
I mean, oh no, I can't see my immediate surroundings. It's as if anything has changed around me. I'm gonna shuffle. I'll just move the coin inside there. So get myself select a little easier. Well, the mount is gonna take the dash action Because mounts, while being used as a mount, can only take 3 actions, either dash, disengage, or mount. For dash, disengage, and dodge. It will take the dash action. This has 120 movement I can use. And knowing that I know this fucking ship, putting a fog on me doesn't really do anything. So I'm going to shuffle and move to there. Hello, caster. You have deemed yourself a threat.
It's like, damn, I thought that would have worked.
Haha, I've blinded you. Oh,
Apparently, I have fucked up.
yes. Also, I'm assuming I cannot non-lethal ranged weapons. That's a
What?
fair point. Scrap will say out to the crew. At least try to keep one alive for questioning after. I'm gonna shoot the main
Tell
first.
them that.
From behind the cannon, Roger.
Shot misses.
Yep.
That was 30 feet away.
Yep. Just a display of power. And 20. That will be my full movement. Is it your horse?
Come out, shoot, and then loop all the way around back to the fog clouds, so I am now not targetable via ranged attacks because they can't fucking see me. Unless the caster drops the fog. But yes, the horse has 120 feet of movement if it dashes. In a normal combat on an open plain, in D&D, a mount is extremely good. On a ship, I am extremely limited, but I am still incredibly mobile.
This is just straight up a game of Fire Emblem now.
Yes, but I have a gun. Nope. That's my turn.
The captain's turn with sword on.
You were saying? That's a miss.
Captain with sword on.
You're funny.
This captain's gonna reload another harpoon. Siren. It's the siren's turn.
Yes. Uriel will do the stab. Kia. No.
That almost was a success.
And that's all I can do.
Brizia.
Okay. So I peek out from behind the cannon. And oops. Let me see. I'll just do double firebolt onto their captain again.
Okay. That will hit. Oof.
Then another one.
That will also hit.
There.
Oof.
15 more damage.
And then I duck
Ooh.
back behind the cannon, and that's my turn.
Okay. Jesus Christ, he's almost dead. Set him ablaze.
Someone's almost dead, finally.
Someone's an arsonist.
The enemy
Yeah,
ship.
The one with the siren. Fail. Succeed. 5.
Are they damage or are they gonna try and make them drop a weapon?
Now this time is damage.
Okay.
All right. Now it's time for first mate with Xavier. You like slashes?
No, none particularly.
Too bad.
Why do you ask?
Oh,
Why do you ask?
Wizard's turn.
No, Shino, why do you ask?
Let's see. How much movement? Just gonna go right here. Does it stay up if I cast another ability, or it goes down?
If it is a concentration, that is the other spell, then it will.
Whoops, I did not mean to do that. I meant to read it. I meant to read it, not cast it.
Can read it now.
Yeah, it's a good show description down there. I don't think Acid Arrow is a concentration.
No, it's not a concentration.
Which means Fog Cloud would still be up.
I just wanted to read what it was because I saw it. I'm like, oh, that looks cool.
I mean, just use that roll for whoever you're targeting.
No. Instead, Ray of Frost on Uriel. I think I'm in range. Yeah. Ray of Frost.
Yeah, that.
You know, an additional. Oh, God.
Good points.
Yeah, that's
Uriel
half a
is
movement.
hurt.
Yeah. Sword on.
Back to slashing and cutting.
Yeah, you will do that.
What's with rolling 15s on this weapon?
Yeah.
Now some more cutting with a dancing sword.
Yeah.
Finally. Finally, dancing sword. Fuck. It's...
Yeah. It still hits regardless. Dealing 5 damage. He's almost dead.
I better be almost dead.
He looks weak in the knees. Xavier,
Knees weak, palms sweaty.
arms are heavy.
Mom spaghetti.
Vomit on a sweater. Xavier.
Xavier is going to do the exact same thing he's been doing this whole time.
Okay. Do it. Do it.
So
Go ahead.
this guy is going to get the action psychic blade again.
Oh,
What did
well,
he hit?
he's dead.
Bonus action psychic blade to him.
I gotta move him real quick because I can't see it. Alright. Psychic blade on Captain. Oh my fucking god.
Oh,
boy.
and it's a crit. So
Crit
it's sneak attack.
time.
So this and this.
Well, the
That's
first sneak
7.
attack killed the captain.
Hold on, that's 7 plus 14 plus 14.
Damage.
So that's 20 damage in total. As I melt his fucking brain.
Captain and one of the privates are dead. Is there
I know,
anything
I
else you-
melted his privates. That's what happened.
Oh, you melted his dick off. Okay. Would you like to move?
No.
Okay. Scrap.
Yeah.
Man, what are you doing, man?
I'm gonna pass this after I do some movement.
Hmm.
Just a little movement, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Do a little movement. Question. Does
Huh.
the maid look hurt?
Fairly hurt.
And you took
Cool.
11 damage of shatter to the face.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
I
got a
shall-
lot of cuts.
I shall attempt to incapacitate them. So I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Branding Smite.
Yeah. I will tell you that her HP right now is at 21.
I can do that. I can get to that damage. See if I can knock them out with my weapon. So I'm trying to not, like, kill them with the shot.
Okay.
I'm just trying to knock them unconscious.
So do you want me to roll for her? Or them? I don't know what it is. It's a
no,
wizard?
Because it's a roll on my part. If I do hit, they will get a concentration check. And then I'm going to activate Gun. 14?
Yeah.
That hits?
Yeah.
Alright. Come on, damage high rolls.
Oh my
16
fucking
damage
God.
there. And
Yep.
now all I need with the 2d6 is at minimum 5 damage.
If you do anything higher, she dies.
That's fair. 5 damage and 2d6. I mean, I'd imagine if I don't completely fucking overkill them, then
Yeah, here's hoping.
7. 2 over 5? It's not really that overkill.
No. If it was a little bit more higher,
Yeah, if it was
then-
like fucking 10 there, I would have been 26 points. That would have been substantial amount of overkill.
Mhm. Alright, this one's incapacitated.
They're probably like bleeding out, but man, we have 3 turns to possibly stabilize them.
Yep. Anything else from you?
Yes, I have 60 feet of movement left. Let me go check some janky mechanics real quick so I can remember how they work. Oh, hey, someone did a calculator for it. Deodra, what is your friend? Yeah, we'll use the remaining 60 feet of movement to... Actually, no, that fog cloud's gone. That doesn't really do anything now.
Yeah.
Um... Use the 60 feet to get there. Also, I'll do the thing. Oh, move that, because that's gone.
Is that it from you?
Action. Yep.
That captain's dead. That captain's ready to load. It's time to fire. 1, 2, 3, 4 targets. Siren,
Who's gonna
Scrap,
care
Dolores,
about
and Xavier.
The squatter who's just like almost
You are
killed him.
hidden. That's
Yeah.
why I didn't count you.
I totally forgot about this guy on the boat.
Yeah, the captain. Alright, let me do a D4. That's on the Siren. And I believe the captain's dex is a +2. Which is a 10.
I would miss. And, Shino, as you said, on a 10 and lower, it has a chance to hit an ally.
I did.
Is anything in your rules?
Fine, 2d10s. 9 and a 7.
16. Hey, if we gotta follow it and I gotta fucking watch my firing lines, you gotta follow the same.
Yeah. Fuck you. Yeah, he's not doing too good. He's like, what the fuck? Why'd you do that? Stupid ass captain. Alright, Siren.
Hey Sheena,
Yeah.
would you kindly make me an intelligence saving throw?
Oh. Oh yeah.
Because they go-
Sure.
The attack roll doesn't matter because it's just an intelligence save.
That's a 17.
Passes. And honestly, they probably don't want to be there, so they're gonna take the chance with the attack of opportunity. So, do the swing.
Yep.
They're gonna hope they miss. If they do hit, we're gonna hope they don't have high damage. 16, that is higher.
It hits.
Yeah. 3 damage. That is acceptable. It's not fun, but you know, they're low and they don't want to be in a combat situation. They're going to run over here.
I would have to agree. Breezia.
I'm gonna cast Shatter on the captain.
Okay.
Gonna sneeze 1 sec. Okay, sneezing over. Okay, so it was, I think, 13 con, wasn't it? Let me just display it.
Also, if you just click the name, it should automatically do all the stuff, because that's the things that you needed to fix.
Oh, try clicking the name instead.
Yeah, you don't click the speech bubble. The speech bubble is how you display the description.
But though if I click the name, or the name on the other part, on the spell list, okay.
Yes.
Oh,
And I'll ask for the level.
okay. And if I click submit, nothing happened. Or did something happen that time?
Look on roll
No.
20 itself.
I
It
did-
will ask what level you wanted to cast it at.
Yeah, and I click submit and it doesn't do anything. Shatter. Level 2, submit. Do I have it? Even if I click the... Did I not input shatter properly?
Let me see what's up.
It's like if I click that, click level 2, submit, nothing happens. So
Try
obviously
clicking level 1.
there is no level 1 because it's a level 2 spell.
Second one as well.
Mm.
Yeah, oh, that's...
Yeah, because I think it's like from the spell book. Or from the like spell list built into Roll20.
Hmm.
I have spell slots.
Weird.
And I'll just do it this way and then roll the...
The stuff manually.
Yeah. So,
DC
Yeah.
13 con save.
yeah, DC 13 con, 3d6, or 3d8, 3d8.
He will survive it.
Have fun with success. 11 half is...
So 5 more damage to him.
Mm.
And then I'll recycle a level 1 spell slot for sorcerer points.
Okay. Would you like to move, or you're good still
I'm
there?
good here.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to hurt your horse.
Go for it. I'm surprised he's attacking the horse rather than the rider.
You gotta get rid of the horse, you know? And then the rider will fall.
If you feel like that's what you gotta do, yeah, that I'll hit. 7 damage.
That one will definitely miss. Okay, sword on.
Soran is very far away, so he needs a dash. What is dash? Double A.
Double movement.
Double your movement, so 60. If you have 40, it's 80.
Oh. Oh wait, no, hold on. Where was I? I was over here. So I'm gonna come around from behind. Can he? Yes, he can.
Yeah, you can totally get behind him. And he's
There.
distracted by assaulting the horse.
This is gonna hurt him more than it hurts me.
I would fucking hope.
Yeah, that hits. Exact change.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I got a dancing sword too. How far does dancing sword go?
I don't remember.
I had 30 feet, yeah. That's fine.
Don't roll on that one or else we'll go in the water.
No, I'm jumping overboard then. If they have to. Oh wait, I didn't mean advantage, my bad.
It's fine. 17 still hits. Bruh.
I'm
He's
just making
almost
it
dead.
interesting.
Anything else from your sword on?
No, that is me.
Okay. Xavier.
Xavier is going to. We've knocked someone out, yes?
Yes, we currently have.
Yeah, the bottom guy.
They are
Okay, cool. Weapons free.
not stable, but they are unconscious.
Ah.
I can use my action to heal them.
No. As the captain, I will take this.
What's your
Ah.
medical skill?
2. I'm going to do a medicine check.
Oh, it's the exact same one. I mean, the worst that can happen is you fail and give them 1 death failure.
Wait, you
Okay,
guys
yeah.
have two?
Yes. I don't have
Four.
proficiency in yes.
We don't have high. I don't have high wisdom.
Yeah. I think I got 15 total wisdom. I don't have proficiency in medicine, so
But yeah, I'm going to do a medicine check. Does an 11.
I believe standard stabilizing is DC 10.
Yeah.
Was it otherwise?
No, that's actually because that is, isn't it?
Yes.
10 is fine. Anything lower is a -1. Yeah.
So he's stable.
Yep.
Cool.
That's basically the most part of like trying to medicine to stabilize someone. If you pass, they're stabilized. If they fail, you give them a death save, which can be exceedingly bad, including if they have terrible luck. Because then,
5.
if they have 2 and you're the reason they get the 3rd, then you've killed them, and you have to bear with that guilt for the rest of your life.
That's
It's
a
bold of
long
you to assume. It's bold of you to assume I would feel guilty about killing someone.
You said it was Xavier that gets to hold the guilt.
Ah,
Would it be
I end my turn.
Okay, scrap.
Yeah, seeing as they are now stabilized. Run and Ba,
Yeah.
and I will aim and shoot at this man.
Mm-hmm.
Gun,
Yeah.
kablamo.
He's dead. He only has 2.
Yep.
And that would be the end of combat.
Yes. And Scrap will kind of like shout out, "Get some rope and tie these to the sides of us."
Tie the boats.
Yes! Because guess what these are?
Wood.
Wood, free material, and unless Gina wants to say they have sails, I think they go off of a different propulsion system. Which, guess
I don't
what
know.
we can...
They're
Hey, they got
steampunk.
engines,
Yeah, but
yeah.
steampunk.
Hey,
Team?
We've
I
got a
said,
why the-
carpenter.
do you want to use these ships? He said, yeah, let's use those ships. I was like, all right, we'll use these ships. So I have used these ships.
Why the
Use
fuck would we
ships.
use steam? Coal is all the rage.
I was like, you're from the Victorian era. That's what the...
No, coal is all the rave.
Again, use rope, tie them to the sides. We won't have the... Well, somebody get onto their ships and turn off their engines so we can actually move properly.
Alrighty. Question.
I guess that'll be me. Probably.
Question though, Quartermaster. How do
Yeah.
I do that?
He just lets you, oh fucking no, get onto their ships and figure it out.
Alrighty.
There's probably an off thing near the engine.
I mean, it's
What
probably
does this
like,
button
somewhat
do?
intuitive.
Also, I'm going to use one of our stocked first aid sprays on Uriel so they're at full health again because they got heavily injured.
That is fair.
There's a reason I bought a bunch of them.
I'm glad that you have more.
Frezia, do you mind going and helping our astute captain?
I mean, like, has Frezia found out he's not actually stupid yet?
I don't know. Is Frieza still drunk?
Frezia is always drunk, but,
Our
Wrong
captain is
button.
always stupid.
I was trying to turn off the hidden oak. Turn off. Okay.
Okay, the ones that are trying to turn off, give me a
I'll
observation
go,
roll.
yeah, I'll help.
I mean,
So
investigation. Perception.
What?
This is so loud. This is so loud.
I know,
Yeah,
I always
just
turn down
do the
the
roll.
watch together to like half, if not
Yeah.
lower.
Below.
The power's over there, sort of.
Because
That was so
Frezia
close
is
to a 1.
aiding the captain who'd roll with advantage, yeah?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, because you're aiding, so it's with
Yeah.
advantage.
My intelligence isn't good enough to do it myself.
Yeah. So what do I need to roll?
Perception. With advantage.
Perception.
Perception. Okay. With advantage?
Yep.
Yes, because Frezia has a kindly help action.
Okay.
And then you roll poorly both times.
But it's
Fuck,
still
yeah.
high enough. It's right here.
Okay. So which button do I press?
There's only one button.
What button should I press?
I'm going to beat you.
I push the button that isn't the obvious one.
There is no other button besides that button.
I push the belly button.
The advanced controls are probably like underneath the panel that's like in front of you.
No, it's
Okay.
literally right there. It's right there. There is no panels that on.
Oh no, there's like a
The
little
button
wooden
is
panel.
there.
But what if it's a secret compartment that actually turns it off, and this is just a self-destruct button?
Why would they do that?
Have you met villains?
But these weren't villains, these were just like bandits.
Yes, and we're pirates. What makes us any difference? I'm
Or
pushing the
that,
button.
if anything, they're more organized than we are.
Push the
Clearly
button
not.
and the engines
They're
turn
dead.
off.
No, that was
Clearly
a
not.
power issue, not an organization issue.
I was about to say, it's not because their organization may have sucked, because they're dead and we're not. Haha, Captain 1 was at 0, as he walks away happy.
What are in these barrels?
Alcohol.
Is there a small one?
They're small.
I take a small wine barrel back to my room.
The room just reeks of alcohol at this point.
No, and smoke.
I think your
Yeah.
room is a fire hazard at this point.
I mean, part of the like getting making myself at home, I made a bunch of paper decorations.
That
Your room is
doesn't sound like
fire.
less of a fire hazard.
No, that's why I brought it up.
Somehow you have made yourself sound like more of a fire hazard.
Main attack fire. I got ship water. It's fine.
Alcoholic arsonist. Yeah, that's a bad combo.
You would know, wouldn't you?
I no. Ratu is not an
Yeah, I was gonna say,
alcoholic.
silly Ratu doesn't drink alcohol.
No, I don't. You bet your sweet Bippy I don't.
Ratu's a man of the cloth. He doesn't partake in alcohol.
Also, I'm assuming that we can easily get them tied onto our ship.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're
like, the horse is still
unconscious, so it's
alive.
not that
No,
problem.
not the person, the other ships.
Oh, yeah. Wait, are you
We're taking
claiming
the ships.
other ships?
Yeah, this is free resources.
You didn't
Okay.
hear him say this before?
They decided to fight that. Even if we are moving slower now, that's perfectly fine. This is free resources, some extra ballistas that we can now repurpose onto our ship for main deck guns.
Okay.
Shino, you seem to forget. I come from the apocalypse. I
No,
will
I
use
don't forget.
anything and everything you give me.
No, I don't forget. Well, congratulations, you obtained 2 steamboats.
They're
And
gonna
now,
build an entire fleet at the moment.
if we fucking tore the engine out of these, repurposed the actual boat itself into our side thing and hanged it from the back rather than having the small little rowboat, we could actively have a better landing vessel.
Still going to ask him to drift it.
No.
I'm so gonna drift it.
Shall we return back to the normal map?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go back to normal map.
But also, yes, Scrap is most certainly tying the fucking person up.
He put them on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Is the if I drag from Frisia, does it do the new token? Okay, I can get rid of the old token.
Yeah,
I can't get rid of a token, but delete old Frisia.
And in with the new.
but also, I will say, Scrap is tying this person in a particular way. What I'm
Kinky.
tying their fucking hands because they're a spellcaster. So they can't do somatic components.
Yeah, you gotta put them in like finger traps.
I mean, I could just break their fucking fingers.
That works too.
I mean, are we planning on killing them later, or are we just going to keep them and then let them go?
Or do we have a new caster?
We're gonna get some information.
Because if we're just torturing them, getting information and killing them, I can understand breaking the fingers. But if we just break their fingers and then let them go free, not only do they have a revenge plot against
They
us,
came for us
they
to kill
have-
us anyway.
we go to
also
people, we kill people.
Let them free fucking where? At the settlement we're going to?
I'm just saying, if we let them free and we let them have a revenge plot, they aren't going to be able to do shit because it'll be hilarious because they can't cast and they're a wizard. I mean, come on.
Oh, that's why. I thought you were telling us not to break the fingers so they wouldn't have a revenge plot.
Yeah.
God no, break the peasant's fingers. I'm saying if we want to make it even more funny, we just break his fingers and then let him go.
Basically, I'm tying their hands separately and then tying them to a chair.
In fact, here, I got a knife. Just chop him off.
No. If anyone wishes to be there for the interrogation, he is just doing it in like the open area below deck.
Why not in any... Oh, wait, no, they're not torture rooms anymore. They're just chambers.
Yes. Which is why
Don't
we're-
mind us, Nick. Don't worry about why your sheets smell weird.
Poor Nick.
Slowly turns a 180.
We already established Nick thinks you're 18.
And let him think it.
Does anyone else wish to be around for the interrogation, or is it just to be Scrap?
I think it. I'll be there. Sorry, I had a middle of a stroke.
No, Frisia is sad in her room drinking.
So nothing new.
Hold on, what are you doing?
Sordon's gone back to just sport fishing. He's
Okay.
not fishing for food, just for sport.
Okay, well, you know what? Before the interrogation, give me a survival roll.
And here comes a natural one.
Nat 1 falls overboard.
You
He
get a
can swim.
catfish.
Oh, catfish? Nice.
Okay.
We get a lot of catfish in this ocean.
Yeah, I know. Like, a
Wait,
lot
I,
of freshwater. Yeah, a
you
lot of
like-
freshwater fish.
Yeah,
out
you
here.
know what lives in an ocean, right, Shino?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Not cat.
What of it?
It's not catfish.
It's not catfish, no.
And thus, this is somehow a very large lake.
It's pretty cold
Is this
over here.
Isthmus? Did we make it? We arrived.
Yeah, we've arrived at West Shore, Shino.
It's pretty
And
cold
it's
over
a
here.
very large lake.
Yeah.
Why are we just in Ohio?
If you want like a
Oh.
sea-based thing that would taste like catfish eel,
Also, I don't think
like
they got
large
into that on-
eels.
or Shino's directly denying the existence.
Eels are saltwater sometimes.
Well, not the eel part, the joke I was making.
Oh,
Are you talking about fucking Megalodon?
What? No,
no, I don't think he got it.
I'm just saying that this is if it's not an ocean and just a very large lake, we might arrive at West Shore at some point.
Do you see a rock above the ship?
A rock seagull.
Interrogation. Shut up. Shut up. Interrogation.
I think Xavier wanted to be there.
Yes.
Xavier,
Okay.
come over here then.
gonna walk down the hall.
Come on, second. Come.
No. He's making a dramatic entrance.
It's a hallway. Are
I
you
know.
just-
It's
are
a
you just
long hallway.
strutting
He's-
down the hallway as he's just like tying up the person.
Hold
Yes.
on, I got this. Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Please fuck.
Here's your red carpet.
L'Oreal ad.
Are they gonna change the music?
Maybe
I
it's-
prefer to be over the carpet,
Maybe
please.
maybe it's Maybelline.
Xavier walks in the room. Have you started?
No, I just finished tying them up.
Good.
Also, I could hear you this entire fucking way.
Oh, I'm well aware. The acoustics are amazing. I wanted to make it more dramatic. You know, I'm going to shut up.
The wizard came too,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
noticing that her hands are tied.
No, you woke up before I even needed to wake you up.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a big ass nose.
Is she like saying that to Xavier? The whole
No, me. God, I'm looking at the token.
Who?
Wasn't she a
The
halfling or something?
The wizard.
Halflings have like different proportions.
Yeah, it's like halfway. It's like, I don't
They got like
fucking know.
bigger ears, bigger noses.
I don't know. I just grabbed these tokens off of fucking 5 each one. Let's grab a look at them. Huh, you're awake. You were trying to cross the Yeah, no.
Oh, good, you're finally awake.
Good, you're awake. That solves me an issue of trying to wake you up. Alright. I'm going to assume you attacked us out of the knowledge of our cargo.
No.
I would like to insight.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Actually, Xavier, what's your insight?
My insight?
Yeah,
It's
Sure.
based on wisdom, so it's 4.
we have the same insight. Do you want to provide me the help action so I can get higher? Do you want me to help you?
Yes, I wish to help you.
Okay.
Assume that this is going to be good cop, bad cop. And I will help you in every step.
You want T3 total then?
Yeah.
Do they seem to legitimately not know?
Yeah, they definitely know. That was a straight lie.
Scarab just stares at them. Please, for your own sake and my sake, try not to lie. We were already informed, basically via the contract we took, that there was going to be people assaulting us.
Well, is that so?
Yes.
It's clear we're getting nowhere with this, and Xavier takes out an actual dagger.
Xavier.
Wouldn't your other dagger work better?
If you're going to intimidate, you have to actually use something that they're afraid of.
Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. Tell me, what do you think is more important, my quartermaster? The thumb or the finger?
How about your mother?
They say that?
Yeah.
Well, judging by their demeanor, we might actually have to use some interrogation techniques. And,
Oh,
Captain, if you want, I can show you how we interrogated people from my time.
oh, well, be my guest. Here, take it.
He does not take your dagger.
Fine. Then he just throws it at the wall.
He will go behind the chair, grab one of the barrels, and gently tip the chair back so it's leaning against it.
You're doing what I think you're doing.
What do you mean? I'm totally not about to waterboard this person.
This is like MI5 bullshit. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, I knew he was gonna do that.
Hey, it's effective. Don't question how I know this.
We here do
GTA.
not condone. We here do not condone torture in any kind.
Speak for yourself.
Would you like to roll to see how effective that is?
I had to open the door for the cat.
Ah.
I mean, he will like do all this and like pull out a rag to like start laying it on them. Am I allowed to roll an intimidation?
Yes,
Can I help?
you may.
Okay, so that'll be an advantage. Says you have to like say something or do something in order to actually aid in the intimidation.
The what?
Cool, I'll just roll it with advantage from the help action.
I don't know what the hell you just said though.
That's basically I was just saying like if you wanted him to act out doing something or something like that to actually provide help.
Oh. No, it's fine. Advantage is fine.
Yeah, let's say 22 total.
Yeah, you start waterboarding him. He starts gargling.
After let's give him a minute of waterboarding. We'll tilt him back up. Walk back around. Just kind of look at them.
Yeah.
Wait for them to catch the rest of it. Now then, are you feeling more cooperative?
I've had my worst share. Do your fucking worst. And he spits at you.
Oh, we have...
Was that a water barrel or was that an alcohol barrel?
He did not use the stuff from the barrel. He used water from where he came from.
Oh shit.
I will state, that water did not taste good.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
It was water. You know how sand tastes?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that in water form.
Yeah. No, not pleasant.
Yeah, he'll look over to you, Xavier. Captain, how many days do you think are left of our travel? If you don't know, go ask someone who fucking does.
Oh, we probably several days.
After this day, you go to the town. As God says.
Probably several days.
Yeah, we know out of character, but in character. From one of the fucking Sailor Masters told us before. We fully left, like, yes, it's gonna be this long. I mean, if waterboarding isn't the worst they've had, I could think of some more
of shape water.
Worse,
Yeah.
I've
like
heard
to see you
people
fucking
really
try.
value their eyes.
Holding below, these are not real eyes. These are magical.
What?
What type of sexual bullshit is this?
She's just like, you know that eyebrow is like, so the fake implants?
Yes.
Are you blind?
No, you was deaf.
Hold on. He's gonna wave his hand in front of his face.
I can see you.
Yeah, the magical ones.
Oh, then you can clearly see this. And he takes a knife and he like puts it like an inch from his eye.
Oh my god, even as a non-torch technique, that would fuck with someone.
I hate that effect, like if a pointy thing is like near your face.
Tell me, how much do you think a magic eye like this would go on the shop?
Oh, the sh-
I mean, there is one other torture method I know that's pretty proven to work, and we do have several hours. He'll stare directly at the person. Have you heard of sensory deprivation torture?
Xavier will like take a step back and talk to him. We're trying to interrogate him, not sleep with him.
Oh no. My captain, sensory deprivation torture is actually extremely bad. Because
Oh, is it?
not being able to see, not being able to hear, and the only thing you're able to feel is the cold chair underneath you and a slowly dripping thing against your forehead.
Xavier will give you a mind link. I know you didn't mean that sexually, but that sounded pretty sexual.
Are you trying to do what I think you're trying to do from... Okay.
By the
Yeah.
way, I
Yeah.
know a lot of torture techniques in real life. Do you want to test my knowledge?
Yeah, but does Scrap knows all of those
Yes.
techniques?
Stop.
He has worked as a mercenary for like 15 years of his life. Trust me, he's probably had to crack harder nuts than this person. Shut up, psycho. Don't you fucking dare.
Don't say anything gay.
But that's it.
Shut up.
Because, Captain, I feel like the old, yes, physical torture or direct torture is not going to work here. They're used to being a pirate, of course.
You know, I believe you're right, but I think this is out of my... What's the word?
Expertise.
He was waiting for Scrap. He was waiting for Scrap to say it, but yeah.
Stares at you. Like, the fuck? Like,
The fuck you talking
like, he's
about?
just looking at you like,
What's it called? The expertise. That's what it is.
Right.
I will leave this to you.
Oh no. Yeah, Scrap just kind of turns to the person. So you want to know something funny?
And what's that?
You feel pain from your magic eyes.
Nope.
Good. Summon a dagger and attempt to remove their eyes.
When you try to remove their eyes, it feels ethereal. It goes through it. Almost as if you can't gouge them out.
Oh, I was gonna try to get them. I was gonna try to pop them out.
Yeah, it seems
that
as
must
though
be-
that the blade goes through.
That must feel real fucking awkward for them, because that's.
Just reach in and poke their brain.
God, imagine having. Well, it's like a curved bit of bone behind the eye that protects the eye from the brain.
Yeah, you could like fuck with the optic nerve or something.
Yeah, imagine like a blade bisecting your pupil for sight. Huh. Interesting.
See, I told you, it's not gonna hurt me.
You certainly make this slightly hard. Well, slightly hard for a normal person.
Harder than your fucking boyfriend?
No, they're not mine. They're one of the other people on the ships. I believe it's actually husband. You guys just like lean the chair back up the barrel again.
Yes, I'm married.
Looks like all of you are a bunch of freaks.
Well,
Should have brought
considering-
more people.
yeah, that probably would have been smart, including since you knew it was a extremely valuable cargo. It just kind of looks at the person from like above, basically, because he was in the back. Oh, and yes, I most certainly have. He'll like remove his glove and just like stick the dagger through his own hand. Considering I can't feel anything.
Oh, it looks like me and you have in common. I can't feel shit neither.
Let's just hope you prove yourself useful in terms of information.
Nothing you'll do will break me.
That's cute. Let's see, what do I have for features? Let's see if I have anything fun at my disposal.
Let me scroll through the torture.
No, I'm just seeing if there's anything in particular I have feature-wise that would be able to be particularly uncomfortable for the person. Doesn't seem like I do. Anyway, so is anyone squeamish or weak in the stomach?
Not particularly.
I'm also saying that for chat's sake.
There are 4 chats on my
Are you
side.
showing a picture to chat?
There is 4 chats.
Yes, and I am saying, hey, I'm about to do something that might make people uncomfortable due to the feeling that this could actually convey.
Trigger warning.
Yes!
Hold on. Before you do that, let me find some ominous music for this.
Because I have the spell Infestation, and this person's eyes are magical.
Oh.
Remember, Scrap comes from the apocalypse. He doesn't have any morals to speak of. Information is information. He will find a way to fucking get it. Within TOS.
Within you.
If this wasn't a stream game, I would come up with more creative uses for my dagger.
I mean, if they don't feel their body, though.
I found something.
Well, from what you said, they don't feel pain.
Yeah.
There's a lot worse feelings than pain.
Ominous music right as you said that.
Yes. So, Shino, I would
Yeah?
like to gently lay my hand basically over their eyes, and I will cast Infestation. Not with the intention of doing damage. I'd like to fill their eye sockets with flies.
Yeah, that would not be a good feeling.
Yeah?
More of a ticklish side.
Yes. Keep in mind, Scrap's infestation is horseflies. So there's a buzzing, gnawing, like tickly insect-like feeling in their eye sockets.
Okay.
He's gonna
Well-
keep his hands there so none of the insects can fly out currently.
Well, he's just taking it casually. As you're filling his eye socket, you feel a bit of warm touch to his eye. And his eye turns into a violet color, burning all the flies in there.
Fancy.
Like, search
Come
him
on,
to see
you
if he's
gotta
got an
do better
artifact.
than that. I told you I've been tortured multiple times. You have to do something stronger.
Question: am I able to kind of roll an insight to see if they're just putting on like a strong face or if they actually mean what they say?
Give me an insight.
Wasn't meant to be an advantage.
That's okay. It's still 21. It's a straight face. He means what he says.
Let's have a look at them. Well, that's too bad. I'm gonna shoot them in the head with my flintlock.
He dodges it.
And to a chair.
Tied to a chair and lean back. I don't think there's much dodging here.
It's a slight dodge, but he can dodge. Anyone can dodge a bullet if they're tied up.
Point blank to the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very close.
Basically, what I'm saying is I'm executing this person.
I know.
They have provided no information and they seem to be uncrackable or not worth the time, so...
As you do that, a violet spirit appears from a body and it disappears.
Huh. We should get some scrolls of Dispel Magic. Just gotta start dragging the chair to the top deck. Just gonna drag them up here to your sword on. Just this chair with the well, probably like untie the person. Just use the chair to drag the person up onto the deck.
Why the fuck did you bring him up here?
Oh, simple. He's gonna throw him off the ship. Not with the chair. I'm gonna keep the chair. It's our
It's a
fucking
nice chair.
Yeah, it's a nice chair. You guys got it from the ruins.
Did you at least get any information out of him?
No, that one seemed to actually be trained against interrogation tactics. Surprisingly.
People can do that?
Yes.
Like, how?
They actively seem to have magical enhancements in which they are... Well, let's just say we should invest in some Dispel Magic scrolls to... In case someone has magic vision like that person...
Wait,
snuff
we
out the
didn't
lights.
dispel his magic beforehand?
Well, considering we didn't know his eyes were... ethereal... Oh,
shit.
also, weird spirit came out of him. Probably going back to wherever the fuck they were. Probably a setup clone spell or something. I don't fucking know.
Concerning? Yes. Should we
Meh.
account for it? Probably not.
Mildly, if we get attacked again, it just means more people we can interrogate.
Oh please, if they attack us, we'll just kill them again like we did before. They
I
weren't
mean-
really a threat.
Fun thing is, we only had one there. Captain, do you know that people are much more liable to talk if they witness someone else experiencing it?
That would
also,
be the
we should
case.
buy a pair of pliers.
What the fuck are pliers?
Oh god, I just thought, why?
I'm sure that the Victorian area had pliers.
Yeah.
Oh yes, but he was a noble, so he
Yeah.
never had to touch weapon. He never had to touch.
You know,
That's what meant
tongs? The things that you would like grip a piece of wood in the fire with and turn it.
Yeah.
Basically, think that, but smaller.
Why the fuck would you have smaller tongs?
Well, to grab like bolts and other things that need to be gripped, or to bend wires or other small things that are harder to grip with your own hands.
You know, I'll take your word on that.
Yes. They're also great for ripping up molars.
Oh, I've been.
I was thinking fingernails.
There's a lot of ways we could painfully torture one person and have the other person more afraid. Because then they'll know that we're going to do that to them.
We have a carpenter, and we've got all these mounted crossbows now. We should attach those to the ship ASAP, since we know they have more forces coming.
I mean, we're going to arrive at the other place within a day, so we'll be generally fine. You know, of course, but at that port, we'll probably be having our ship be upgraded for a bit anyway. So we'll probably have a large amount of downtime.
Yep. With that, you guys have downtime now before you head to the town. Or the island. And I shall move us to the next map. Of the port side first. Hey, Sordon.
Paco style?
Park with
Checking
style.
out. Yeah.
Please do not break.
Wait, we have a secondary shipmaster. Can
He
he
can
roll
help,
with
he can
advantage
help,
because
yeah.
he's helping?
He has help.
Yeah, sure. Roll again.
Are you rolling that with fucking strength?
No charisma.
That doesn't mean roll practically the same.
It's this non-believer giving me bad vibes.
Some of the boat is damaged.
It was already damaged.
It was like that before.
It's probably because we have 2 fucking ships tied inside of us. You know, dropping the anchor like a fucking normal person.
Just let him have his fun.
Come on.
He just stares. The coldest fucking stare. I have to manage the logistical side of this and the cost of repairs.
And I have to manage the morale. Ergo, this is fun.
For once, I'm with the captain.
I'm quite work like that, but sure.
All right. Welcome all to the Eden's Island.
Oh, so our boat is fucking massive.
The what?
Yes,
Our
Yeah.
boats.
we basically have the equivalent of a cargo vessel.
Obviously, I'm not gonna put down shitloads of NPCs all over the place, but most of the people, you guys talk to them about, you know, you got the cargo, and they go on your boat and they grab it and they start putting it in the home, the areas to put it in.
Yeah, storages and stuff.
Yeah. So, what does everybody would like to do? Also, by the way, these right here are gates. I just couldn't find better ones, but this is a door to open, a gate door.
Where the fuck are you pinging?
Yeah, what are these?
These right here. Can you not see me ping?
Now we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't pinging before.
That's weird.
I
Am I pinging now?
doors for the buildings that we don't need to, like, that are not our business to be in.
Yeah, that's the door, like gate door. These are just shut down for good, for protection.
Because you were on a different layer.
No, I don't think I'm on a different layer.
No, I was saying you might have been on a different layer because we could see.
I wasn't clicked on token because I was in the DM layer to grab the boat, the
Good.
ship.
Since this is a new city, please stick together for the love of fuck. Consider
Oh,
we
well,
were
I was going
attacked.
to stay on the ship.
People that stay on the ship currently.
Oh, I know. I was going to stay on the ship anyway.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Well, currently I think I wish to look around to see if we can find the person in control of the kind of gestures, like probably this direction. 'Cause
Yeah.
you did say this was a ship port city, so it would have a, well, most likely a rig for repairing and upgrading ships.
Yep. This building has it. The upstairs.
Yeah, so this building is probably like one of the legs of the thing.
I don't have a room for it though, so if you do go there, then obviously, you know,
Yeah, it's something else.
slap this map together and hoping that it works. So, what does everybody would like to do?
Thoron will go for a walk with Scrap.
Okay.
Frezia will go with Scrap and Sordon.
Xavier, you're gonna stay on the ship?
He's going to stay on the ship and do the one thing that he never thought he'd be doing.
Being good captain.
Masturbating?
No. He's going to check the inventory of the ship.
Okay,
That feels sus.
that's fair.
I'm sure nothing is stolen.
To make sure nothing is stolen and nothing is damaged. Because for the first time ever, he actually feels like he should probably take some responsibility.
That's fair. I'll come back to you in a bit. We're gonna go with the 3 adventurers. So, which direction you guys would like to go?
Well, if possible, since you said there are people around, I would like to roll a persuasion or something for the sake of acquiring information.
Kind of information.
Where the fuck we would get ship repairs?
Ah. Right here. Ask the people inside and you'll be able to get it.
Also, a summary of what I was being, basically a dry dock.
Hmm.
If you know what that is.
So, over here is where you want to go to get the, the repairs and the upgrades.
Scramble head that way.
And Thoron will follow.
There's a guard sitting there. He's like, "Ah, welcome, welcome." He's like, you know how those shady merchants like rubbing their hands together, like, "Ah, yes, yes. What can I do for you?"
Just looks at the guard. Kind of looks at the door.
He's
You're
not a
not the-
guard; it's a merchant.
Oh, it's just a merchant standing beside the fucking door.
Yeah,
Just
next to him is a guard.
he looks at the merchant. Are you the one I actually talked to about ship repairs and maintenance?
Ah, no. You gotta talk to my brother Johnny. He's upstairs.
Are we allowed to head inside and do that, or
Oh, but of course. Come on in. He opens the gate.
I will just state the flintlock is summoned in his right bag pouch that's on his hip. Not like exposed or outside, just it's there and ready if I need it.
Okay.
You
You
expect
guys
to-
can go inside and explore it. However, the upstairs will just have to improv it.
It's heading that way. I'm not gonna try to fucking steal.
Is there anything interesting just to like visually see, like that would get anybody's attention, or is it just a standard building?
Do you want the Imperial Skyrim guards after you?
I wasn't gonna steal anything, just if there was like something that would catch Freezia's attention.
From the looks of it, it seems as though there are 2 doors that as soon as you entered, but other than that, in the outside area, you can't see.
I mean, like art
There's
on the
nothing there.
wall, or like,
No,
okay.
it's made out of wood and stone.
I think this is an art gallery.
Like, if
Nerd.
it's a building, a business, people put decorations and shit on their like places.
You don't put decorations on the bottom floor. You put it up top. Come on, Xenon, think.
If you need to like present a good image to your customers.
No. Have you seen the anime Spice and Wolf?
But
I need to.
It's good. You should watch it.
I should. It's one of those ones where I keep like putting off.
I mean, then I wouldn't be surprised if you fall for the fucking main female lead.
Yeah,
I've seen what Hollow looks like. She's very cute.
yeah, Holo
Yeah.
looks cute.
Scrap is just gonna head upstairs.
Alright. It's a large corridor with several rooms on both sides.
Does any have like a plaque or something to say, "Hey, this is where you go"?
Yeah.
There's
One of them say Mikey, one of them say Bonnie, one of them say Bobby, and then the other one says Johnny.
he'll knock on Johnny because that's who he was told to go talk to.
Okay. You open the door, you knock.
He knocks first. He has fucking decency.
I don't know, scrap.
Just because when the apocalypse doesn't mean he doesn't have manners.
So you knock on the door, the person inside said, "Please come in."
Open the door. Get on the floor. Do the fucking dice.
Ah, and who might you fellow people be?
Well, I am Scrap, quartermaster of the Convenience.
Convenience. Never heard of it.
Yeah, I would
Relatively
imagine.
new.
We just got here.
Seems pretty convenient.
Yeah, one could say.
Anyway, what could I do for you today?
Well, we are currently in the need of ship upgrades and repair.
Ah, ship upgrades
And repair.
and repairs.
And
Oh,
I just wanted to be fucking
you
stated.
want to be clarified?
He
Repair.
is staring directly at Sordon every time he says repair.
We were recently boarded by 2 pirate vessels. They did some damage to the ship.
Ah, I see.
We
Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say, we currently have the 2 vessels that assaulted us tied to our ship, and they are in good enough condition with some stuff that we would like to have retrofitted into our ship to negate the need of a sail.
Ah, I see. So they're steam powered.
Yes.
I worked some of those over my time. Before
Yeah.
I get teleported to this damn world.
Since everyone's teleported here.
Yes.
That's actually the
yes.
first time somebody's actually acknowledged that.
Yeah. This is probably more of an island that has more teleported people compared to the others of people just being here for a prolonged period of time. At least that's my assumption. But yes, getting those fitted into the lower part of our ship to act as a propulsion system that does not rely on the wavering forces of the wind.
I see. Very well, I shall go take a look. As soon as he gets off of his chair, you can see how short his ass is.
Plus, we'd like to increase, well, not increase, but increase the size as a relative term, add more layers to it that would allow for higher crew capacity and more diverse. We'll cover the actual fucking
We
logistics.
need a kitchen
later.
and a dining room.
Yes,
Or
We
a
will-
galley. We need a galley, that's what it's called.
like a common area. We will cover the logistical side of the upgrades later, and in terms of money, we should be relatively fine.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to see the ship myself and see what we could do with the repairs. As far as upgrading goes, we'll take one step at a time. Repairs first, then upgrades.
We'll probably need to get to the dry dock as well. Hopefully, our driver or sailor master can manage to get it into position without fucking up horribly.
I feel like you don't trust me.
Well, considering you're 3 for 3 for hitting the fucking dock,
Nah, I've made one. I'm pretty sure.
Once, yeah.
Has he been drifting the ship?
Never.
Slowly.
The guy asked that question.
Our main sailmaster likes to enjoy their flamboyantness and ways of parking of the ship.
As the captain said, it's a good morale boost. Right before we like go to land for the taverns and stuff.
It's always good to go into new lands, drifting with style.
See? I told you, Scrap.
Scrap is just slowly rubbing the bridge of his nose.
Anywho, feel free to stop by in the town while I take a look at your ship.
Alright. I will say some of the ship member, well, a ship member will be keeping an eye on you while you're on the ship.
Very well.
In other
Oh,
words,
and,
Fury will be keeping an eye on them.
he's like, oh, and also, welcome to Eden's Island. As he walks away to the ship.
Scrap will head down and out. No point in sitting in the office.
Tone-wise, the name is sus.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. Also,
Tell me
I don't
that
know, I like
Eden's Island is not weird? You telling me Eden's Island is weird?
No, because it's too idyllic of a name.
yeah.
Because
We're
you're
not saying,
referencing
yes, this is weird.
a
but it
paradise.
just- yeah.
And it's very idyllic so far. Everybody seems friendly. Everything seems nice.
You know the thing
Maybe
about,
you should
like,
gather
in
some
this-
information to
in
figure
this
out why that
world-
is.
In this
Yeah.
world, that is like sus.
yeah, it's one of those things where you look at it like, this world's kind of fucky, but this one island seems to be very friendly. I wonder if something's up or if it's just, yes, this island is actually trying. But a side note, we've been going for 4 hours and it is 11:06 p.m.
Yes. I was hoping we get to the thing that I want to do.
I'm good to keep going, but that's up to the other guys. Because the little one's playing COD right now, so it's gonna be. Well, Soul will take a shower though anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just asking for the sake
And
of, like,
Psycho, I'm assuming you're
Psycho.
tired and you want to go to bed.
Psycho's the doctor, yeah.
How did you know?
You're quiet.
Because I can hear it in your voice.
No.
I mean,
Do you sound
Could be,
depressed then?
it feels like a good cliffhanger to end on the island's name.
True.
Yeah, that can work, yeah.
Plus, it lets Shino set up shops, NPCs.
I don't
You know,
need to
since
do
the
that
island
because
is
I have
super
the.
unplanned.
Sheena's gonna make a
No. No, nothing is unplanned. I have the map for the town.
Oh wow.
I have the map.
And are you ready for us to go into a random fucking building? And do old Johnson's quest to find his lost cat?
No.
Exactly. I'm also just saying, hey, this 4-hour session we've gotten
Yeah.
to possibly a key point. We probably don't want to go too far further without Silver.
Right.
Or too far further this session without Silver, and if you can't make it next time, you get the point.